down.
Now, wow. A lot is happening in this country now. A lot is happening.
They didn't even allow anybody to remove anything. You can go. They didn't allow anybody to remove anything. You can see the equipment that are here. You can see things that are here. Nobody could remove anything. Is that how a country works? They just came suddenly, started demolition. You know, if my brother didn't have a brother like me, they would. He wanted to enter here. They say, no, you can't enter. We have court injunction. What about court injunction that allows somebody to enter into another person's property, refuse him for removing his things and everything, and demolishing everywhere? What about court injunction is that? We have finished the country. I have peacefully went to court. No quarrel, no issues. We will. All the glasses gone. All glasses. Just yesterday, just on Sunday, I came back from the US. And my younger brother told me that he urgently wants to see me. And I saw him yesterday on my way to Abuja. He said to me that the land, the company land, Nest Food Limited, the land they own for over 10 years, probably over 15 years, belonging to them, that some people just jumped into it and said they are the owner, that they have cut injunction, and that they are about to start demolishing it. I said, okay, you go to court. That they won't demolish it without having proper documentation and everything. But yesterday evening, he called me. He said they've removed the roof. They brought 3 tractors, 2,000, they're demolishing everybody as fast as they can. And I said, no. I'll leave Abuja this morning. Let me go there personally. He said all efforts for them to enter there, they've been refused even entry. And they've chased out the people who are living there. So there's nothing they can do. That's how I came from Abuja. We first fly this morning from Abuja, drove to this place, asked the people who authorized it to demolish. They said I've cut injunction that the owner gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. He just gave them this. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. Can I see the cut injunction and see who the owner, the person who is now claiming is sued? They gave me the cut injunction. The cut injunction explicitly said unknown person. How can you sue an unknown person and say the land belongs to you? A land with property. And within yesterday and today, you demolished the property. Look at it. They've removed the roof, they removed everything. Okay, give me your proper documentation, demolition orders, because even if you want to demolish a house, you go to the state, they give you order to demolish, give you appropriate documentation, bring safety people and them, so that we know you're doing what is none. It's only while I'm here now that some people came and said they are from Lagos State, their safety order, and they say, what kind of a country is this? How do you descend to this level of rascality? How can you sue an unknown person, enter somebody's land and everything? I've been here for 4 hours. I've not seen one person who comes and say, I'm the owner. 3 people or 2 or 3 people have appeared. Are you the owner? No, I'm not. But I'm acting on behalf. I said, so who is the owner? No name. They've not called the name. I said, but you know my name. I'm Peter Obi. I want to know the next person so I can even approach him and say, please, this land belongs to a company that my brother is a majority shareholder. We country can't go on like this. We're looking for foreign investors. We're looking for investors. But look at how local investors are being treated. Is that how a country can thrive? This level of lawlessness, this level of rascality. So he's a senior advocate. He knows what is happening. What he's saying is a simple thing. The documents of this property is well documented and everything. And that is why it is important that the owner appears and bring his own documents for verification. All we are saying is you laying claim to something. The court case, when they sued an unknown person, a property like this cannot be owned by an unknown person, fenced. It's owned by a company. And that company, this is their lawyer.
Okay,
I'm only...
Sorry.
Wait, sir. Let me move the mic, sir.
Okay, sorry.
All right. The volume is not my fault. It's channels. It's disgraceful to know that big name as channels they could not plan their mic properly. You can see they are moving mic from one person to another and whatever. So it's their fault. If you can't hear, it's their fault. It's not Nigeria Watch Media.
Where is it going? Okay. Can we speak with you, sir?
Yes, you can.
I know you say you are the lawyer to the company.
Yes, I am. Yes.
I don't know. Can you give us a perspective here? Because I don't know. We all came here and saw that.
On Friday, just this last Friday, we were called upon that some people came here to levy execution on Friday. We never knew about the pendants of any suit at all. Nothing, nobody knew. The suit was filed against persons unknown. Unknown persons was the defendant in the case. What we did was to say, let us quickly rush to the registry to see the process filed, the process they relied upon to come to this place. We now got it only to discover that they came by way of what they call originating summons. And they were even claiming possession, not title, not ownership of the property. Possession.
What's the implication of originating?
The originating summons is that it's not an issue that ought to be controversial or contested. And they were just claiming possession. Possession means they want to take over. But there was no claim for, I am the owner, that is title. It wasn't there. We made copies of all those processes and walked all through Friday. On Monday, we filed our application, which was yesterday. We filed a motion, one, for joinder. Let us be joined in the case, as parties in the case. And we attached an affidavit where we annexed copies of material documents showing that we truly own the house. We attached the deed of assignment, we attached the CO4, we attached every document to show that we genuinely own the house. We also filed a separate application seeking to set aside that order of the court, because the order was obtained without the court knowing that other persons own it. They just sued unknown persons. And I can assure you that if you go through the attached evidence of service, but I can assure if you go through, you see that what they normally do is that they go behind there now, paste the court process, snap it, remove it, and go back to the court to file as evidence that they have effected service. We attacked all those things in our application seeking to set aside that judgment. We also filed an application setting aside further execution, which is what they're doing. Staying further execution, which is what they're doing. We also have a leg on injunction pending the hearing of the suit. We also have a prayer where we are saying, my Lord, convert this case to pleadings so that everybody will file their own side of the story. And the court will take a plenary session and hear us out. That is where we are. We are about to serve, we have not served them, truly, but they are in the registry coming to serve them. But I expect that as a lawyer, if you know, like I did disclose to the man who came as their lawyer, that there is a pending application of this nature, which applications are of grievous nature. I think the proper thing to do, the circumstances, would have been to await the hearing of that application. Then let the court rule on it one way or the other. That is where I expect my colleagues to take it to and say, oh, since they have come, since, although he's entitled to say he has not been served, but I'm also entitled to assume that having spoken to him, I'm a senior advocate of Nigeria. If I tell him that this is what is going on, he can wait. He should also indulge me, because I will do that and wait. You are not running anywhere. It is the house. A house will not run. A house will not run to anywhere. Are you getting my point? Because the houses are fixed. I mean, the houses are fixed to the land. You can't carry the land down. You can't carry anything anywhere. So what you do in the circumstance would have been simply to take time, wait for the process, take it, react to it, and show that you have a superior title. And then we'll take it from there.
Okay, sir.
I thank you.
All right, sir.
I thank you.
Don't see me inside here.
A country where after they don't demolish building, now they look documents. Hey God. They don't demolish the building, but now they look documents. What kind of country is this?
Every other thing stops.
Eh?
We're not in court. Clear clearly. So the unknown person have appeared. His next fruit. They went to court against unknown person.
Ah, God.
The unknown person have appeared.
It's only in Nigeria you see police will go and arrest somebody before they start investigation.
Thank you. That's what we do.
In other working country, police will do investigation before
I'm giving you this.
going for arrest.
Eh? No rocket science. Don't worry.
Ah.
Once they come from court now, you see me, I'll give you paper, collect it, go home. Because the law is very simple.
Peter Obi need to protect himself, to be honest, because the level these people are going, Peter Obi is just too free. Look at the way he's just standing, walking alone and all that. He's too free with this satanic set of people. It's too free, to be honest.
Any application will stop until court determines who is the owner. And that's all I want to give you. Just give you paper. And when I give you paper, as contract, wait. Maybe tomorrow is me you'll be working for.
All right, I would like us to move on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Yeah, as for the volume, I say love you. We're talking about volume. Like I stated before, that's China's fault, not Nigeria's fault. Yeah, you can blame them for that. I guess you can hear my voice. So if you can hear my voice clearly, you know that that was not my fault. So, but nevertheless, this is a very, very pathetic story. Very, very pathetic story. Now, wow. I don't know what to say, but I would like us to just let us.
Naija watch. Na personal.
Naija watch. Peter Obi should seek for the arrest of the lawyer that came with them and the police that came with them. Make it they do action things. Make it know they talk. Make it they do action things.
How you go seek for the arrest? You don't know.
Because they came to do illegality to this now.
Peter Obi has the power to arrest somebody in Nigeria. That's even lawlessness that we're talking about.
You know, he will ask for the arrest from the police. He will seek for the arrest of them.
Yeah, this one is personal vendetta. This is personal. They are now
this
going
is evil
personal.
now.
This is personal vendetta. They nothing, you know, nothing else. They don't
Oga Jonathan.
Yes.
Oga Jonathan. It seems that they are going back to what Action Group did the last time in the West. That's what they are trying to go back to now.
Yes, now. That's what is happening. Because you see, before we even go further, this house we're all looking here, there are houses all over the place. So they just single this one out right in the middle.
Exactly.
He does it right. This one is, that's why I say it's personal vendetta. You just went to a particular street and pick out one house.
Election never reach. Election never even near. Look at what they are doing. That means this election na come on for road. Now they go do.
This is sad. I'm looking at Mr. Peter Obi. I'm almost shedding shares for the man. Shedding shares for this.
I'm telling you, Mr. Jonathan, I'm telling you.
Look at him. What this man? You just look at him. What do you want to turn him to?
The man self doesn't even look strong to me anymore because this stress is
Mr. Evans, see if it is you. See, you will be weak. On this very one, Mr. Peter will be look weak. I'm not talking of weak politically, but I'm talking of emotionally. But, you know, he looks weak. He doesn't know what.
You know the problem, the disadvantage Peter Obi has is because Peter Obi is not a stubborn person, and he's not a stubborn person at all. You do this to an outsider man, you know go fit happen lie. You know go fit happen. They go fish out the people before they go to even try. He go fish out the people who come here. All this co-water.
I think Peter Obi should just, I don't know. Anyway, let me take a call. Hello, thank you, Madam Amy, for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, good evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Thank you for picking my call. This is Peter Obi's issue now. My question is, because I don't know, the people that came to demolish this place, are they now in prison? Because at first, if they say whatever reason, they don't know who sent them, you arrest those people first and start waiting for who sends them, or for whatever reason, they don't know or whatever. So That is the whole thing, because I'm very upset. If those people are not arrested, then to Peter Obi, I don't have any word to say. So that's just why I called him.
No, they are not in prison. No, Peter Obi is just, you know, Peter Obi as usual is a very calm person, which is affecting him seriously. But we can't change his personality, can we?
Jesus. So if they are not arrested now, so how do you deal with the case? First of all, those people have to be behind bar and then produce the people that actually sent them, because if they are saying they don't know, so they are going to be the ones to be responsible first before dealing with the issue. That's how I'm going to deal with it if it's me.
Okay.
If
Thank
somebody
you.
sent you, yeah.
Okay. Sometimes, you know, if we have to say things how it is, people will be triggered, everybody will get mad and be angry. Do we now say we should agree with Kenneth Okonkwo that our principal is weak? I know this one I will make some people jump.
Mr. Peter, Mr. Elvis, this is not the type of weakness. Let's separate it, please.
No, but now this arrest those men who say that they don't know who sent them.
Mr.
They're
Elvis,
supposed to be in jail at this time.
The thing is this, Mr. Elvis, see.
Let my caller
okay.
Mr. Jonathan, just hold on. Go ahead, man.
I am very, very upset, because at the end of the day, as I'm watching this thing, and if nobody is actually arrested, the people just came, brought you, asking them who sent you. First of all, you call the police, get them arrested. They will not provide the people that sent them. That's how you do investigation. You don't just leave them and start talking and bringing channels TV. This is not waste of time. That's my own opinion.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mother Peggy Monday, you said, you see, this is the problem we are facing now. Mother Peggy Monday, you said, but violence doesn't solve anything. Listen, quietness cannot always solve everything as well. You go to your house, you saw strangers who demolished your house, and the same strangers are telling you that no person sent them. What is the name of the person? They don't know. Who is the person? I don't know. They just gave me the address to come, you know, and we started demolition. Those people should be tied down first, like a Christmas goat. Tie them down. Eh? That's not violent now. Is that violence? You teach your bias again. Hello,
are you saying that this video that you just watched now?
Yes.
Are you saying that the people that demolished this property, they are still there? Why Peter Obi?
Hold on, man. Hold on, madam, please. Hold on, madam. And Mr. Jonathan, they were there. Peter Obi talked to them. Peter Obi spent 4 hours there with them, and they don't know who sent them. I read it today. I projected this video today. I read all the articles on the video. Go and watch it. The article is still here with me if you want me to reread. I'll put it here. Madam Ola, please talk to us. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, as I was saying, I've been quiet for a while because of the situation in Nigeria. I don't want to have depression. Anyway, this one made me to come out because this is unacceptable, totally unacceptable. What is coming to my head is that they are trying to ginger us. They're trying to ginger the place. They start with this brother, then they move to this thing. If they don't see any reaction, they want to create violence. That's what is coming to my head. Now, the lady that just called, they need to follow it up. I don't care how gentle Peter Obi is. My suggestion is that if he wants to be the gentleman that he is, he can write an open letter to the governor of Lagos State, to the justice system in Lagos, and to President Bola Tinubu himself. And he can note it there that if this is not looked into, then he knows what is coming. He knows that they are trying to do so, because you can't say that they pass a judgment to an unknown person to go and demolish somebody's house. Why Peter Obi? He needs to write an open letter if he wants to approach it, to buy an onuga to President, to Lagos State Governor, and to the justice system of Lagos and the whole of Nigeria, and cry out that this is unacceptable. They are trying to ginger, this is unacceptable. It is very, very unacceptable.
Thank you, ma'am. It's very unacceptable. Anyhow we look at it, this is unacceptable.
You can't justify that he's talking there and say why they didn't allow him to enter. He needs to do something. Let's see. Let the justice prove that they are lawful or lawless. He needs to take it up. If he has not taken anything up before, this one must be taken up. They need to. Why can you carry paper?
No, if we talk now, madam, they'll say you want Peter Obi to be arrested. Listen, I pray nothing happen to this man. Many of una way they gaga so. No, but the way these people, these satanic people are too desperate, madam. Let's say it how it is.
This is absolute nonsense. What is this country concerning it to?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am. Let me take another call. Thank you, ma'am.
God will help us.
It's crazy, man. Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you very much, sir, for calling in. Please talk to us.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Go ahead. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
My brother, good evening, Mr. Ntagos. So I'm calling from Togi. I'm Mr. Ikeja.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my brother, thank you very much. May God bless you for this broadcast this evening. Now, if it is true, because I never watched the one you said you do in the afternoon, that Mr. Obi was there when he was when they said they don't know who sent them. If it is true, my brother, that Mr. Obi saw them there and asked them, why is demolition this my brother's house? You don't know who sent you, and he allowed them to go without arresting them. That means he can't rule Nigeria.
I said I gave a holistic report already on this morning, sir. Peter Obi said he was there for 4 hours. In fact, Peter Obi gave his personal number to the unknown people to pass it to who sent them. That's what he said now.
Somebody is destroying your house. You let that person. As why are you demolishing my house? Somebody send you. Who send you? You don't protect that person from immediately. You can't finish the demolition. I will just arrest you, tie you down. Just call police for you. They arrest you there. I want to see who send you. You just keep quiet. No. He's a very good man. He's a very good man, but I don't think he can handle Nigeria when we go president. I don't think so.
Thank you, sir.
The quiet is too much.
Thank you, sir.
No. It is accepted. No.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Hello. Go ahead. You are not talking. Hello. We can't hear you. I can't hear you. I have to cut your phone. We can't hear you. Please. Your device is not good. If you can throw it away, I'll call back with another device. Everybody, body, you're the hot right now. Listen, guys. Listen. I the verse. You know why the verse?
I'm reading the article. I read the article. Yeah.
It's there. I put on. It's there. I highlighted. It's there. All of you are seeing it there. Peter Obi was there. Those people said, and we don't know who sent us. But Peter Obi said, okay, hold on, madam. Peter Obi said, okay, take my personal number. Go secretly give out to the person who sent you, now make it call me. Peter Obi further stated, I have been here for 4 hours, waiting if they will call me. None of them have called me. They don't know who sent them. Those people should be tied down like Christmas goats. Now everything we they do like peace talk. Is it working? If we talk now, all these stupid, useless obedient will come out. I'll be saying, let Peter Obi resign. It's better he resign. These people, they are desperate. These people will go extra length. Make me the year now. These people will go extra length. I pray we not come to a day I will remind you people of this.
Having read this article now, I can say for free, the defense of the Lagos state government, they don't know about this. Lagos state government, this one was perpetrated by a group unknown, as we say, unknown soldier.
Supporters of Lagos state government is the one that perpetrated this.
Make I talk, Kabi, make I not talk. I don't know.
Go ahead, madam.
Good evening. I know say we never start the conversation, but now just make we try to bring in the points, different points from different angles. Okay, now I saw where they were dragging those white and red band, around the building. That's after the demolition. And Peter Obi was there, you know. So what are we talking about? I believe, say, to be honest, like I always dey say, Nigeria cannot be handled with somebody that is not proactive. You understand? You have to be a proactive person, and also you have to be tough, you know, to be able to deal with Nigeria. Okay, unknown person, I send them come. Like Mr. Ivy say, if na me, or even as me I dey like this, so if na me, hey, that those people they not come out there without their tractor and every
Okay,
one of them.
all right, all right. It's not time for submission yet. We'll come to submission. I want you people to understand that as of right now, I will support maybe Peter Obi or resign. May we leave the Nigeria as it just be so. I believe that's what we want. Many of us are satanic. We are biased in our submissions. For this man to be the name Jesus Christ, we go die for our sins. May you fair go die for our sin. Yes, if Nami Peter will be rest. Nigerians are not ready to be freed yet. Rest. Because the way this thing they go, almost 2 years in advance, election be like this. You guys are not seeing it. Let me take more calls quickly. You guys are not seeing it. Maybe because I don't be pastor, and nobody will take me serious. But what do I know?
Let me give you a quote. Let me give you a quote. You must stand at the position of strength. And after your strength has been exhibited, you will now go to the round table. That is what the Israeli president said, Prime Minister said. That is what Nigeria should be doing.
I want you to reiterate that quote later on, Black Panther. Let me take this call first. Good evening to you, sir. Speak louder. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good evening. My name is Mr. Lawrence from United Kingdom.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, the scenario what happened to Peter Obi is not something new. This is a class of enemy. If Obi raise alarm, there will be a very big problem in Nigeria. They're targeting Obi in different way. Let us use it. Obi is a very strong person. I'm watching you spiritually, physically. He's a very strong person. It's not that he's weak. You know, when you are fighting with the enemy, you have to use sense. If not, many things will spoil. You know, yes, even as me that is sitting here, I'm not happy. But I look at the other side. Oh, he's watching because there's something that is at front. You don't want this to spoil. Let us not think that.
So, sir, before you go, yeah, this is Peter Obi's personality, the way God created him. I'm not sure you and I can change it, but I would like to ask you, with the way these guys are showing their satanic desperation, if Peter Obi recontests again 2027, you and I already know he will win again. Will they allow him to rule? Answer that question. Are you there? Hello? You are not talking. You are muted. You are muted. I can't hear you. You muted yourself, sir.
Oh, sorry. So, the question you asked me is a very nice question. In such a thing happen, it's me and you need to, which will be, we will fight it because we are waiting. Our eyes have opened to see what happened 2023. It will not repeat itself. That is when Nigeria is ready to burn down. Because I myself, I'm ready. I'm coming back to Nigeria.
Okay.
Because we cannot tolerate.
You need to come back first, sir. May you come back first. You join us from Ojota Market. You turn on your camera. We know you are in Nigeria. They will take it from there, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. You know, me, I cannot believe anybody calling from abroad now, coming to Nigeria, confess. You know, God. I'm just tired, man. Mr. Black Panther, please talk to us. Good evening to you. You have 15 minutes. Good evening to you.
Najawash, thank you very much. It's very upsetting. I think we should be in charge, in control of it. We charge up, we control. We charge up, we control. That is the ball. That is the game. They want us to charge up. They want to be in control of us, but we will be in charge of it all. I want to thank all the viewers out there. I want to thank most especially, I want to thank the viewers that have seen that this channel is not for enough for lies and lies and lies, but for the truth. I want to say thank you, Mom, in diaspora. May God continue to bless you. I love you to the moon. I thank you very much. Today is a very tough day. Very strong, tough day. And for this type of day, we need tough men to stand their foot on the ground and stop playing the game of lily shaking leaves that belong to the wood. You must stand your feet. If you know the history of the politicking in the west, of the western part of Nigeria, you must stand your ground. If you don't stand your ground, they'll take you off your ground. You meet yourself somewhere you least expected. Have you people forgotten the action group? What they did in the west? Where they use egg, they stone house, they burn houses, and they say wait here, using acid to wet those that didn't support their group. You people have forgotten, Abi. Don't worry, they'll play. They are trying to play the little macabre dance so that you know what is going to happen in the 2027 election. This is just a piecemeal. If you people don't stand your ground, like I will quote from Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. He said, when you are fighting with the outfits of evil, you have to come from the position of strength before you come to the round table to dialogue. You have to come from a position of strength if you are fighting with the legs of the evil, the face of the evil. If you are fighting with them, you must come to them from the position of strength. And then after, you sit on the round table to talk. That is when they know that you are serious. You are not talking just because of the sake of talk. This is no longer a child's play or being milky. There's a time to be milky. There's a time to come from a position of strength. If you don't understand it, go and ask somebody that is wise around you. They will know what I'm saying, because I knew what Netanyahu, Bibi, was talking about. And he exhibited it. He exhibited it. That is a man that loves his country. That's a man that's trying to spill anything for his country, because freedom is not given it's not given to you. Freedom, you have to take it and navigate your destiny. Your destiny, our Nigerian destiny now, quote and unquote, is in the hands of this notorious people you see in Lagos and all the APC people that you see. All of them. These are notorious, ignorant people that you see. These are people that want to fight to the full, but they cannot fight the people that come from a position of strength. That is why when people talk, when we say sometimes the people of the north, they exhibit it. They always come to you people in the position of strength before we now come to judge all. But the west, the entire south, they are dumb heads. The same dialogue. People went to dialogue you went to dialogue, and these nonsensical politicians are still there. We are still dialoguing with them instead of us to come from a position of strength. When I don't state came, everybody was saying, "Oh, it's too much." Have you people now see it? Have you seen what they are doing in Edo State now? Have you seen what the military are doing in Edo State now? Breaking people's houses and give it to the Arewa clans. I say I will stand on the words of Netanyahu. If you are fighting against the actors of evil, you must come from the position of strength. And after that strength has been exhibited, then we now come to the round table. That is what it is. And God recognizes it. Who said God does not recognize it? You must be a Nepios. You must be out of this world. All of them arise. All of them, they are sitting down there. Rufai is saying all sorts of crap because they are all practicing what we call a bedroom journalism, talking against nations that exhibiting their strength. You are coming from a position. Nigeria is always coming from a position of weakness, especially the South. Position of weakness all the time. Let's dialogue. Dialogue with who? With a man that wants to cut off your head? Continue dialoguing. They are crippling in. Even the West, a man from the West said one thing. He said the Fulani are crippling in, they finish in the north, and they are coming to the center. And after they are done with the center, they will creep in into the southwest. Tell me, why would they take the southwest? When people are always doing like milk all the time, people will say, I don't want them. When you get afraid of what will come tomorrow, when you get afraid of what will come tomorrow, that what will come tomorrow will still come to you today. Your fear will always be there forever. If you cannot come from the position of strength and face your fear. All of you, I don't care who you are. I don't know where you come from. You must come from a position of strength. Stop this dialoguing. It's not going to go anywhere. The people you are dialoguing, do they want one Nigeria? Do they want you to have peace? No. But they are coming with your churchy mind to talk. Where in the Bible that they sat down to speak? Tell me where in the Bible where they sat down to speak. Does it not tell you? Does it not tell you that you have to come from a position of strength? You people keep on coming here to talk. Bitch, you keep quiet. Bitch, you do. Look, every human being that was created by God have an element and character of stubbornness in him. And anytime you pull that string, he will always exhibit it. Bitch, you exhibit it. It's not lawlessness. It is not lawlessness. When you are being pushed to the wall, what do? Are you not going to revoke? Are you going to be dialoguing? When your neck is being pressed on the floor, are you not going to seek for breath? When you hold an anaconda's neck, what does it do? It comes from a position of strength and tie you round. And if it gets you round, it does what? It take your life out. That is it. Nigerians, all this thing you are saying, everybody's talking. You are not yet tired. Look at what is happening in Kenya again. Phase 2 has started. Ruto must go. You think they are joking? People are here sitting. People are just talking. Obi should be quiet. Obi better go and work with people that are strong. Not all these people that are waiting for him to get there so that they'll start grabbing what they need. All of them, they'll be land grabber. Where is Saranda? All of them. They are opportunists. If you want to, why should they leave Obi to be walking alone? Only him on that jeep. All of them are sitting in their home. They are praising Obi. They are in Nigeria there. They are in Lagos there. They said Obi came there and they were destroying his property indirectly because it's his brother's own. Where are all of them? They can sit in their comfort zone, say, I'm a PA, I am this, I am that. Everybody, born of God, born of a woman, has an element of madness in him. And there will come a time you show that madness. If you cannot show the madness, go and sleep and take care of the old people in the old people's home. You are not born to come into the political scene in Nigeria. When you want to navigate your destiny, you have to be in charge. And you must come from a position of strength. If you don't come from that, you ain't going to get it. Mark my word, you ain't going to get it. Are you going to go to 2027 with this meekness? Is Obi going to go to 2027 with this kind of meekness? Look, you people are not ready. They are telling you people are not ready. All of them are come from different positions. They are come from their position of strength because the answers of evil. You don't face evil with laughter, with meekness. You don't do that. Elijah did face evil with meekness. Elisha did face evil with meekness. He opposed evil with strength. Likewise, we that are born of God, we should not come from the position of meekness. It must be strength. You are in this world. You are not in heaven. It's not everything you dialogue. Sometimes at home, when our father said he don't want to give us, we will not eat the food again. We will not eat our father's. We tell him no. We won't even greet him. We are coming from a position of strength to tell him he's our father. But this one, we are convinced you must give it to us. That is it. Your father will be proud of you because he will be sleeping. He knows that you are tough. Not all this. We are not trained in Benin like this. To be making for who? For a man that is coming to take your home from you. How dare these people come and take somebody's property that they have C of O? How dare you? Even ordinary me. Before you say Cantu, I don't call my bodies from Army cantonment. They will take all of them. All of them, I dare you. With everything I have in my pocket, I will make sure I do. Let the Lagos government come and arrest me. I'm ready to be arrested. That is me. I'm not a chicken man from Benin. Those state, Benin soil. I know they fear any Lagos. They've arrested me before. I'm not afraid of all this. When I know I'm on my right, I have C of O, which is in that dumb constitution you people have, which we have been saying that it's an abnormality. People will say, oh, the constitution we have here, we can still make use of it. Even that constitution, who told you? Who told you? You are just deceiving yourself. All of them in the press media, all of them are deceiving themselves. They are just deceiving themselves that Nigeria is a country. It's an amalgamation, it's a company that don't have the foundation. Anybody can go. If you have your money, you can buy human being there. That is the country you have. That somebody, a prostitute gave a name, and people are happy clapping your name. And they have turned you back to the whole national anthem that these dirty people gave to us. They have turned it back. You people, tell Peter Obi, if he does not come from a position of strength, boy, they are going to take him with strength. Evil does not need to be pampered. Evil needs to be dealt with. Dealt with. Even Moses was trying to be meeky. He was afraid when he got to the Red Sea. God now told him, you have strength in your hand. What are you dealing with it? You have power in your mouth. What are you doing with it? I gave you that rod. What are you doing with it? That is power. God has given them authority. They are being meeky. Meeky for who? With all these dangerous, satanic snakehead all over the place in Nigeria, people are sitting down. It'll be, say it's a quiet man. You think it's an Anambra state. You are coming to the action group that they kept in the cove before. They are unleashing it in this time. I told you what they did, what Agbado did. Agbado has separated Nigeria. People are still standing, talking meekness. If you are an Igbo man, if you have a company, you better start moving it to the north, to the east. If you like, they shout there. They will take it all. They've done it before. They will do it again. Nigeria is not a country. It should sink into your head. It's not a country. If you know what a country is, go and look at the foundation of Europe. How the town started. How the revolution started. They came from a position of strength to take their birthright, and they got it. That's why you have Europe today. Despite they are making Africa, why are they making Africa? Because Africa is always coming from a position of weakness. Everybody want money. Instead of being in charge of your destiny, everybody want money. Will money be there forever when they're taking your land? When they're taking your sons and daughters into slavery? Will money buy it back? You will be better think. All these things think go to shout for press. Now press go winner. We need information to get to the last man in Nigeria in any way possible. These people you see, all those you see, they will be employed to deal with every one of us on that election day. If not saying I play, they don't know anything. No. They only just to chop for this day and forget about tomorrow. But we are thinking about tomorrow. They are thinking about today. Most Nigerians are thinking about today. Their tomorrow is gone. Look at your children. 9 weeks, they've not gone to school. You sit down there and let us go to round table. There's nothing you can. Who are you torturing with? Answer the question. If any of you that will come to this channel, answer the question. Who are you torturing with? Are you judging with the outside of evil? Are you judging with the snakehead that want to beat up your neck? Is that the person you want to judge up? Did Biafra not judge up with Nigeria? The snakeheads? What is the outcome? Is this not the outcome? What to be facing now? That Ghana outcome, where they make to judge up. What they call it? Is this not the outcome you are seeing? What is happening in the East? Is it not Georgia that brought the outcome? Are they not Georgia? Is that not the outcome? When they put all the entire army into the Eastern Bloc. What the Boko Haram are doing, what every one of them are doing, the Fulani are doing, you are still judging. Sit down there. Sit down there. Every man, when jungle don't ripe, I will see how you will take the jungle by yourself. When you don't show them, when you don't come from the position of strength. You think the other ones, they are joking with Nigeria. They are not joking. They are saying it's their birthright. You are saying let's dialogue. That's the position of weakness from the entire South. Look at Asabi Bokubo dancing with them, a foolish person dancing with them. After all this dancing with them, you can't become them. Instead of them becoming you, you have sold your right and you have sold your birthright, and your children will suffer the outcome of what you are doing today. You should wake up with your senses. Obi should not come from the position of dialogue. He must come from a position of strength. He has all the dialogue, everything in his body, in his head. Let the followers, let everybody that's covering him, let them come from the position of strength. If you say you will get this thing and nobody will be slain, you are joking. All of us are joking. You say you want to fight and get this country back and nobody is slain. You are all joking. Don't be afraid. Thank you, Nigeria. It's really upsetting. All Nigerians are just weak. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. I think I'm not going to say anything more. I believe you've said it all, because the problem we have is that nobody wants to hear the truth. We should just leave it the way it is. That's fine. Let me hear from Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. I greet you once again. God bless you. My fellow panelists, I greet you all too. God will continue to bless every one of you. Mom Diaspora, welcome. God bless you greatly, and all the commenters and callers. I greet you all. God bless you all. Welcome. Mr. Black Panther, I will align with you on your submission of position of strength. That's if I want to give it a title or an heading. The heading will be the position of strength, right? But before I come to that, you see, for me, I'm going to look at this from two perspectives, from personal perspective angle and also from the political angle. I know we are looking at it entirely from the political angle, which is what is going on in Nigeria. But when I saw the video, I didn't know. Fortunately, this one I've been extremely busy here, so I didn't even have time to go through Nigerian news or whatever. So everything I'm seeing, it's from Nigeria Watch. I just started following it, so just digesting it as the video was being played. And the first thing, personal, that's what came to me. I expressed my human compassion that is in me. That is my first instinct was the human compassion that is in me, that is embedded in me. You know, I have to express it. I was literally almost shedding tears here as I was watching. As I was looking at Mr. Peter Obi, watching the video. It is from a personal angle, first of all. And I was kind of motionless. I was emotional. I saw him. I didn't see him. I must say this. I will come to the political side. But personally, that's how God created all of us. We're human. No matter how we want to, sometimes we want to be Superman. I'll try to, there's nothing wrong when a man cries, when you shed tears. Actually, you are even stronger when you shed your tears. And I looked at it from that personal angle, that the family property, has just been destroyed, demolished. And I see him as a man at the moment devastated. So I think I expressed my personal compassion and sympathy to them. That's on the personal side. On the political side of it, yes, it is important that Nigeria, yes, we must do things from the position of strength, especially southern Nigeria. And when I say southern Nigeria, now I combine everything from the north, from the south west down to the south and south, all combined, south. Just divide it into two sides. We from the southern Nigeria. Yes, I agree with that. We must come from position of strength. And what I want to express today on this one is that I expect is solution. What is next? What should we do? But before I also even say that, I want to say this, that I don't think there is anything called obedient movement. I don't think so. This news, not one, not two events, not three events, this singular event alone, this singular event of today, me personally, I say it conclusively. There is no obedient movement in Nigeria. Let's forget it. So anybody that uses that word again, obedient movement, I will stand to really want to have conversation, debate, or challenge such idea or notion that there is something called obedient movement. We don't have obedient movement in Nigeria. It is Nigerians in our individual capacity that we are all individual capacity seeking for a good Nigeria in our individual capacity, not as a movement, not as a group. So let's bury that idea of obedience. There's nothing like obedient movement. It's just that we have a common goal, but we are still acting in our individual capacity. That is why on this platform, for example, and that's the only example I will put forward on this one. On this platform, where Mr. Elvis will say he's been crying all over for more than a year now, that even if we have 10 Niger Watch, just 10, doing the same thing, 24/7, 365 days in a year, doing what is doing, that there will be a shift. It's not going to be the same. But that is not happening. Because why? Everybody is doing it on his or her own individual capacity, not as a group, not as a movement, nothing. That one is zero. Let's forget it. It's not happening. That is not what is happening. And I don't know whether God will have to literally come down from heaven for Nigeria to coalesce together as a group, as a movement. There's nothing like obedient movement in Nigeria. We just want a good Nigeria individually. That is what we're seeing. Because on this event alone, if there is anything like obedient movement, this is the event. This is this one, and they are trying, the APC, the ruling government. This is a test for them, and a very big one for them too. And they are getting the confirmation that they expect, that they really wanted, which is that there's nothing like obedient movement. Because if there is anything like a movement or a group, by now we should have seen it. We should have known that yes, this is it. But we don't have. We don't have obedient movement in Nigeria. You are still waiting for anybody to tell you that. Well, you will wait. You will wait till kingdom come. You will wait till kingdom come. There is no obedient movement in Nigeria. And Mr. Peter Obi, I expect him to take charge of the public agenda now, at least for the next 24, 48 hours. If that does not happen, then I'm talking of 24, 48 hours. If that does not happen, for me, I can now conclude that Mr. Peter Obi is not in a position to lead on this particular event. And I'm saying it, not two events, not three, singular events. This one alone, he has to take charge of public agenda. By that, I mean, it should be on Sheung. It is Mr. Peter Obi that should be on Sheung Politics Today, tonight. Mr. Peter Obi tomorrow should be on Arise TV morning show tomorrow morning. Not 2 days' time, tomorrow morning. He has the capacity, the wherewithal to control the media space, the agenda for the next 48 hours. Mr. Peter Obi must be on all the major networks. On this one, if in fact, when I finish my submission now, I'm using my other device. I'm going to go to Arise to Channels TV. I want, if maybe it's going on or it's already finished. I want to see if Mr. Peter Obi is not there. Then we have a serious problem. And if Mr. Peter Obi in the next 48 hours is not with Charles on Arise, we have a problem. If Mr. Peter Obi by tomorrow is not on Arise morning show, then we have a big problem. He must control the agenda, the public agenda now, the media agenda, because that's what they do in media. It's what we call media agenda. Some people set that agenda for you and I, and it is what you and I will be talking about for the next 24 hours. It is some people that set it. And not everybody has the wherewithal to do that. Mr. Peter Obi is amongst the people that has the capacity and the wherewithal to set the media agenda whenever he wants to. And this is it. He must set this. For what purpose? He will have to drag the Lagos state government. When he will drag the Lagos state government to this one. He will drag the federal government to this one. But if he just continue with this posture, if you want to do your legal action, go and do it. But you must take charge of the public agenda, the media agenda, and drag the Lagos state government into this. They must come and tell what is going on. Because I think that is how you can do this. I've talked about there is no obedient movement. Because by now, we should have seen people, not only in Lagos, in other parts of Nigeria, just because of this. But
my brother, many of are beginning to realize that many of the obedient, majority of them are all fake. I'm telling
fake.
you, many of them.
There's nothing like that. There's nothing like
yes, they are fake. Many of them on
they are all of them. Many of them are fake.
Yeah,
they are fake. When you speak truth, they'll be tackling you. By now, what can I say? No, not tackle Peter Obi. Wait till you don't do since they demolish this building. All of you are inside your computer writing rubbish.
Yeah, there's no obedient movement in Nigeria, because I expect that by the time God keep all of us alive to see tomorrow, by the time we are back on this platform tomorrow, and there is nothing. Even I'm calling on everybody. I'm using this time to call on everybody, the likes of VDM, the likes of those that have some viewership or followership on the social media, on the social media. You should permeate the social media in the next 72 hours with this story. Because why? You are probably going to be the next, and nobody will be out for you. It's coming. This is just the beginning. Yes, my brother referenced Operation Wet here in the old Western region. This is how it started. And nobody will be there for you. We should all reject this for the single fact that this is an environment where you just single out a property. It's like you just pick it out, like in the middle of something, you just pick it out. What infractions? Documentation, environmental issue. So it is only that property that infringe on environmental law, not the properties on the left, on the right, opposite and adjacent. So it is only this one that infringe on environmental or whatever the planning, the town planning of Lagos State. One property only in the middle. That's why I concluded to say, because I'm trying to make common sense of it. That's why I said this one is personal vendetta. And that this one, I don't even think it is the government. The government will clear his hand, clinch. They will eat and shop, shop and clean mouth on this one. Because there is no way the Lagos state government will come and explain themselves on this one and get away with it. And the only person that can bring them out by fire, by force is Mr. Peter Obi, by taking over the media space. We must reject this completely. And if there is anything like obedient movement as a result of this singular event, this is the test. There is no obedient movement. There is nothing like that. If they eat Mr. Peter Obi and there is no obedient movement, is it when they eat you that you think people will come out for you? Nothing is going to happen. So we must all reject this. So, Mr. Elvis, let me stop here for now so that other panelists can make their submission. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for your submission. I would like to state this again. You see, the problem we are facing in Nigeria is that the people who try to speak truth do not have some satanic set of people on the corner that will attack you. Now we have two options. Peter Obi need to speak. Una say no, una not go agree make he speak. Then you speak for Peter Obi. Then you say no. Now inside computer you go to speak. You know, say the problem is large. It's huge. You say na comment section now una go to speak. A building was demolished. Our principal was calm as ever. That's fine. But the people who told him in person, not on the phone, in person, that we don't know who sent us, anonymous sent us. Can I have the number of the person who sent? They said we don't have the number. Can I have the name of the person who sent? They said we don't have the name. Okay, take my number. Can you give it to the person to call me? They collected the number. Peter Obi waited there for 4 hours, putting his life at risk. The only one man see we carry one gun. We stand with Peter Obi for the only one security man, except there's other one that is behind the camera that we cannot see. Now that one they protect Peter Obi. When you and I know how they hate this man in this country. Oh, now that man will be a chairman not talking just now with one gun and they protect Peter Obi. Peter Obi spent 4 hours on that site. He said after waiting for 4 hours, nobody still called me. I reported it today. Now they say no. He don't come. Somebody wrote just now. Let's just wait for Peter Obi to get into power first. How he will arrest these people. How he want to get to power. What is wrong with us? How? People that have tested Peter Obi left and right. Do you think these people will give him power? You that doesn't want Peter Obi to be arrested. You don't want Peter Obi to talk because this is how God created him to be. What are you doing to help him? Tell me what you are doing to help him. One of our brothers called just now saying, no, we will scatter everywhere. If they come from abroad, we will scatter everywhere. I told him to come first, maybe do video call with me from Ojota. Then I'll now know that he's already in Nigeria. Listen, we all dribble ourselves. If you want to be honest, you and I know with the way things are going, with the way you all are demonstrating hypocrisy, and 2027 will arrive like this, they will not allow Peter Obi to rule. Yeah, that win the way we define, we go win now. They will not allow him to rule. Because many of us...
They're not, Naija was, sorry. They're not even allowed to vote. When I watch now, not be there with the go.
Lamata don't tire me, man. Let me take this call. Lamata don't tire me. Mr. Alabo, thanks for calling, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
All right. It's a matter of good evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please talk to us.
All right. Sorry that I was just following your conversation. I look at what happened to Peter Obi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Obi Diaspora. Good evening, the panelists. What happened to Mr. Peter Obi? There is nothing Peter Obi can do on that place. One is that those people that came for the demolition, they came with security agency, and they can't use his own security detail to arrest them because these are people sponsored by the state government, and they came with the police. So there is nothing you could do to these people apart from coming out to the media like this. Then they step now, as you have exposed them to say it's from the Lagos state government. That is the only way. But it's quite unfortunate that our country has gone to this way, that they are going now to attack people they perceive as their opposition, going to this level. This is something we must raise our voice to condemn. If you are in Nigeria, don't keep quiet because you think today is Peter Obi's brother. Remember when they came into power early 2023, they started demolishing people houses. If you can remember, they started it and people raised concern and they dropped everything, then doing it codedly. And this is continuing again.
So, Mr. Alabo, we should just continue like this with this your calm voice. Everything should just be like that because that's what you are preaching now, right? Then tomorrow you also call into the show a reference to one man with the demolition house or tie neck for one area. Then you also calmly give your submission like this. Then tomorrow you also listen. This whole thing you'll be asking. Nobody ready, including you, Alabo. This is you, Alabo, that told us, sir. Say Wike cannot dare. Wike beat you na kwere. Till today, your voice is the calmest voice I know in my life. Okay.
Calm down, we will defeat these people. Calm down.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that at that moment, Peter Obi take care. Whether he's seeing them, he don't still have the power to arrest them.
Okay, what about the obedience then? All of them are also calm. It's a normal thing, right? Everybody should just be clapping.
This is something that has come to because many people are not aware of this thing until the thing begin to get into social media. That is why I'm saying now that we should condemn this.
So people coming out now to engage the street with protest is a bad thing, right?
No, it's not a bad thing. They should do that because we must know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I know you don't allow me to learn. What I'm saying is that if we fail to condemn this and do something about it, that is why I make reference to what happened in 2023, how they begin to demolish our houses. They will continue this thing, so we'll have to stop them. And we'll have to raise concern.
Thank you, sir.
Without hitting the street or doing whatever we should do it to put this stop.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. God bless you, sir. Thank you, yes, sir. All right, let me call on the next person. Madam Patricia, good evening to you, ma'am. Please, I'd like you to talk to us.
Good evening again, Mr. Elvis. Evening to Mommy Diaspora. Good morning, good afternoon to all our comment session gurus and everyone that is watching us from wherever you're watching us. Welcome to today's broadcast. Mr. Black Panther, Jonathan, Mr. Jonathan, good evening. I don't know who is this. I can't see his name, but Victory. Okay, Victory. Welcome to the channel as well. Please like and share and support the channel by clicking on the dollar sign. Thank you. Okay, I'm glad that finally we are all coming to a round table to discuss what I've been saying here. Obedient movement. You know, my question from that time when the whole thing was clear that the court has declared Tinubu a winner after Yakubu gave a pronouncing winner of the election. We went to court after how many months? 6 months, I'll be 7 months. Up and down. Finally, we did nail that coffin. You know, and I asked the question here: I said, so, but okay, where were those 1 million march obedience that we were seeing everywhere that they were showcasing on the news that obedience came out today in the campaign and whatever campaign ground or whatever parade? Where were they? Where were they? They were nowhere to be found. So it's still the same thing that Mr. Jonathan was asking. Where are the obedient? There's no longer obedient. There have never been any obedient. There have never been. If there is, it's just few. I can categorically say that maybe those ones, the majority were also, but because if you somebody that has a conviction, a conviction is a propeller. Conviction propels you to do the needful, to make sure your vision, the vision that make you to be convinced, come to pass. So all this, what we dey see, I don't see talk am before, all na show, na show, na show we dey see. And I thank God now, say it's clearer and clearer for those that have not seen it from afar, that Mr. Peter Obi, to be honest, he cannot. Let's call the spade a spade. He doesn't have that tenacity to deal with Nigeria. Nigeria needs a tough hand, needs a strong person with love. Not only love, you know, you have to have both characters. Chastise those you have to chastise, and then love those that you have to love. Because why? Those that you have to love, even when you chastise them, you will still love them, but you have to still chastise anybody that is not doing the right thing. In fact, that's true love. To be able to correct people when they are going astray is love. Okay? That's true love. Not to leave everything to rotten. And then we say, yes, that's how we deal with it. We should be waiting. Mr. Jonathan said they are waiting till the kingdom come. The kingdom come, the kingdom has come. The kingdom is here now in our hearts. What we do with the kingdom is what is left. Okay, the kingdom is not coming. So anybody that is waiting to grab his own destiny in his hand and make it work, you are just waiting forever. It can never happen. Okay? There's no room for anybody that will say, slap me one cheek, give out the other cheek, make it slap. Not do like that. Oh, sorry. This thing. Sorry about that. So that's where it is. So the whole thing is getting out of hand. We know that 2027 is coming, and this is what is happening. I feel pity, though. I can say that it didn't touch me to see those things happening. The building being wrecked down like that. Yes, but this is also something to teach people sense that Nigeria is not one. Nigeria is not one. May we not deceive ourselves. A place where you say you go buy your own land finish for how many years, somebody will just waka come one day. So now you come clear the land, they come bring bulldozer, the bulldozer for your head, you know if you do anything. That na your land. If not your land, at least if not your land, no go happen to you. You understand? So when they go, they build, they develop other people land, other people place. Now know in the view of one Nigeria, Nigeria is not one, no. It's not. Me, I talk about before from beginning, and everything I get now, my place I get am. I not craze. Yes. If they can make Lagos beautiful, it's only with time my own place will still be beautiful. I don't need to join them. They do those development there where we say tomorrow. There's no guarantee for me. Say I go see owner. Now say it be. So they are showing us one by one who they are. So if I continue, I wait to say I want. Now then I want to develop instead of now develop my place. Our place not work. Yeah, we go make it work. We will continue to put things right, make things work. Now say rich. Rome was not built in a day. So that's what it is. What they call her now, mockery, Reno. That one, when that one they talk the in fact, the other day I hear her they talk about how that whether it's say whether Ishekiri, name in Ishekiri, half Ishekiri, in a half Urubu and half Ishekiri now. So I don't know what thing they talk about, but you see, that's the thing. I don't like. I know they go into this kind of thing, but since you bring her out, I will have to also shoot my mouth food for them. The thing we say when Ishekiri woman born for Ruboma or born for Ijoma or born for Benima, they always claim the children. That's the problem. And he's been claimed. Now he's claiming to be a Shekiri person and he's trying to give us Shekiri history. That Shekiri were the one that fought British. How? I don't understand. Oh God. I mean at the lead now the Shekiri now lead the British to Oba to the palace. To come and invade that palace that time. Now then. So I don't want to go there. Maybe we just leave her. Maybe we leave. But you see, it's trying to, all these are people that are trying to rewrite history. But they forget that other people knows what happened. So I'll leave her there. It's a bunch of liar. That's what I can say about
One
him.
minute.
Yeah, he doesn't have any he doesn't have any character. It's a shame that he said he's the pastor. At least from a pastor, he's supposed to hear truth, but he's always spilling lies. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only lie. So I'll leave it there. Thank you, Mr. Harris, for the opportunity.
Okay, Mother Patricia, thank you very much for your submission. Please, whenever you are joining the show, dial your particular phone, mute it or off it before you join the show. Because that
Okay,
sound is
you.
copyright,
Thank you.
and it's
Thank
always
you.
happening.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I know. I thought I did before, but I didn't know it was still on. Sorry about that.
All right. Okay, I appreciate every one of you right there. We have one more to go so we can take our final submission. But before that, I would like to quickly, due to some of the comments I'm seeing on the comment section, listen, Peter Obi don't have to rule to save you and I. Since some of us we are fake. If Peter Obi and my papa, if I don't tell him make you resign, may you all leave Nigeria for us the way we all did so. Yes, and I bet you guys, if Peter Obi decide tomorrow to say he no want run again for Nigeria, the marathon for us to rescue Nigeria will be extended to maybe 100 years from now. Because the only hope we get now, say 2027, maybe there's slightly hope. You know, we'll get all those kind of hope anymore. The continuous recycling that have been going on before you were born will now continue again. And that is their mission. That is what they are fighting for, in case you don't know. So for me, before, I know they talked this one before, but I go tell you, if Peter Obi say no one rule again, now me go happy pass. So that the stress where all of us they get so, or some of us they get so, everything go come calm. I'm telling you, if we go come out today say, I'm done. If not because of this, that they treat my brother like this, they treat me like this. In fact, I resign from politics. I will be the happiest man. Make all of us just face on the way you're there. So, because what I've seen so far, we are not ready. We are not ready. The word obedient, what they call obedient, are fake people fully side. Many of them will be the obedient by themselves. They are too hypocritical. Yes, nothing saying that we on a high put for we on a day for foreign country. Now don't go the type for comment section and I go make Nigeria change, right? We are not ready. People like us who speak boldly, from ground and all that, now they attack. We are not ready. The only thing that is tangling you and I today, or rather, I'll put it in a word that you understand, the rope where they tie me and you today, now Peter Obi, in case you don't know. Maybe Peter Obi, your talk today, say I resign. You see, say the rope where they tie me and you don't cut. Because for me that time, yes, make we leave Nigeria, make it spoil. Then everybody, they collect and go to. That's it. Because the way they go so, even the 2027, me, I know you'll get any hope. I'm sorry. Some of you will be disappointed when I'm saying that I don't have hope. Oh, it isn't to win them. At the end of the day, Peter Obi will win. You know, fair win. or you blind or deaf to know say if he win. He win. Did they allow him to rule? In case you don't know in advance, he go win again. The question still remain: will they allow him to rule? So Peter Obi now say, okay, I'm going to court. Then you now come to comment section and be saying, oh, Peter Obi know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. Right? We are not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Peter Obi have shown in a different ways that he need a backup. Oh, you want me to come speak with Igbo language or Swahili before you go know say you need backup. And some of you that are supposed to back him up, you are in the comment section everywhere. You are tafiaing from one comment section to another, writing rubbish. You are faceless. Nobody knows you. The man does show body language left and right. Don't see all his gray hair, all of the dog come and finish him. All of the dog come and finish. I need backup. You don't use language, read those indirect way of communication. They talk as anything about backup. Una way they comment rubbish, they could not feel digested because they be fake. I mean, one may put his chest for road, may go fight, may go ask rock, may go fight. Before he refused to accept that Tinubu was his president. And some of you satanic, idiotic elements, and without no apology, you people will say, Tinubu cannot be my president, Tinubu cannot be my president. Peter, because he's saying a mouth that day, he can't start to the court Tinubu be president. He can't say, okay. All these people, I said, oh, you push me, now go and tap trouble. The first time we address and say, Mr. President, some of them reacted on this platform. How capital we can't tell my president? How capital we? He can blah blah blah. Because na comment section na get power. Capital we can't look you like this because say the best way they complain, not get face. They are all faceless. Because say, hey, I go call her more, now make her cry. If they addressed Tinubu just last week here, I projected it here on the what happened in Benue State. He called him 4 times on that article, Mr. President, as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. President. You know why they talk about the time? He want to make you jump from skyscraper, make you buy, because you are fake. You are faceless. Yes. They push out the go. Whereas you, when they say, oh, blah, blah, he don't already know now. Peter Obi have accepted that, yes, Tinubu is his president. Atiku have accepted that Tinubu is his president. You are still there. Listen, we have a long way to go. Because many of us, we are too fake. We are too fake. Una want Peter go on a solo protest, right? See fake people everywhere. Since when this demolition happened, if we really have organic, genuine people that love Peter Obi, by now we're supposed to see road everywhere, protest everywhere. Protesting is your constitutional right. Say what happened. All of you now comment section now na come build house. Now na build duplex now. Comment section. Writing rubbish. Absolute rubbish. How many of you are the right to go? Not only for my platform, I mean comment sessions, not my platform, everywhere. Today, I'm asking, where are those obedient then? Where were they? Many of the obedient that were using their platform to say they are campaigning for Peter Obi in 2023, many of them just change their platform name now to their mama name or their father or their ancestors' name. They have moved on, tele. People that are here doing the work, una go want criticize them. I'm telling you, I wish Peter Obi will resign. Because this man, the way I see him just now, this man is passing through a lot. God forbid anything happen to him tomorrow. So una go hypocritically move on.
Thank you for saying that, Mr. Elvis. If you look at him, look that video, just look at Mr. Peter Obi. Forget about the building, forget about all the other parts of, just focus on Mr. Peter Obi for a minute. Look at him. Look at Mr. Peter Obi in that video. You will see that is a,
To be honest, Mr. Jonathan, the whole situation is just frustrating right now. Mother Irene, you said we don't need to insult ourselves. We just need to work together and fight for the country. How? We need to be stoning ourselves at this moment. Insult care. Now, calmness, we want to get this country. The way all of us are hypocrites. So, it not concern me. It not concern me. It not concern me. Not be my hand when I go here. Not be my mouth when I go here. Not be me go put my body. Not be, now we want to get the country. All this bala blue kind of character that we all are possessing. So now we want to get the country. We are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We are not ready. We are not ready. Let's just be honest. Oh, now the professional. As soon as tell me they wear the coat of professionalism, Abi. I you enter inside the coat. I can't wear one long tie put. And I say, okay, my name is professional barrister, Abi, professional, whatever, or professionalism or whatever, Naija was. We are not going anywhere. I'm telling you, we are not going anywhere. We are too hypocritical. We see truth, we jump it. We stay afar and watch to see how the country will work. Look at Peter Obi. It was only one man that was protecting him today. Only one man. God forbid. I repeat, God forbid, say some planted hoodlums run after that man there. What would have happened? Many of you now also go to the same comment section and be typing rubbish. Be saying, oh, we not go agree. They go hear from us. You are a coward. You are just a coward. Hide yourself in shame. You are a coward. We don't go agree. We don't go agree. What did they do to Peter Obi? So, God forbid, though, it can never be Peter Obi. It will be the portion of Peter Obi's enemies. It can never be his portion. That's why I'm praying now, let him just resign. Because the people that he's trying to fight for are all hypocrites. Yes. They are hypocrites. We not go agree. We not go agree. Look at now the Kano, as all of now do, we should not go agree. Even in your various country where they stay today, let us you say you want to hypocritically or synthetically to say if you protest in Nigeria, they will arrest you. Your country where you dey, America, UK, Germany, Holland, any Western world where you dey. How many protests you don't do? I don't dare now for the past 3 years. Say send me video on showing you doing solo protests. Maybe now they cannot be released. Today I don't see any video. Now so now still they do. No, Peter Obi. I beg.
Our story and for Nigeria be like nobody won't buy, but everybody won't go heaven.
Everybody want Nigeria to be better.
Everybody want Nigeria to be better, but they don't want to sacrifice for the betterness of the country. How can you look at Kenya? They don't start pro-max section of Ruto to go. We there, they follow, Agbado, they push am to eternity. These people are going to be brutal and they will show no mercy. Mona carry na church man follow them.
I'm telling you that as of today, the real BDN never reach 10 anymore. I'm not sure so still reach 10.
Mr. Elvis, there is nothing like obedient. Please make you know they characterize them like that going forward. There is nothing like obedient movement. You know the thing with that. No, it's not a movement. Yeah, just you want a good. You are in Nigeria. You want a good Nigeria. That's what we are striving for. Which other platform?
Many of them don't join Agbado. As they don't join them because it's now becoming South versus North. That is the picture they are seeing. The myopic Mumu people.
Let me tell this to the people that are on the comment section. I will just say this, and I believe that you guys will understand it because you have the capacity to understand. See, when you say a movement, the simple classroom definition of a movement, it's a group of people that they can influence public policy decision. And it is a group of people that can organize actions, so something like as protests. So here are the questions. Which policy decision of the Nigerian government has the so-called obedient movement been able to influence? And which organized protests has that so-called obedient movement been able to successfully organize in Nigeria? Answer to those two questions are the same. No, nada. So why is it a movement? It does not meet the simple definition of what we call a movement. That's why I concluded that we don't have a movement in Nigeria, something called this, what they call obedience. There's nothing like that. You and I, you just want a good Nigeria.
I just pray God continue to protect that man, Mr. Peter Obi, because the hypocrisy we surround them too much. I'm telling you, make your if you not near him more than me. I beg, we could not tell him make he resign. Nigerians not ready. Now so Peter Obi go win 2027. They'll still do what they do.
Mr. Alabo said something, when he called. Mr. Alabo, he said something. He says security agencies are there that came with those people that demolished. He said, I want to, which security agency? Is it police? I hope you are not talking of DSS, because I don't know what business DSS has to do with this one. The only security agency that should be there, if any, is the police. So, and anyway, I don't know.
Let's hear from Mr. Victory. Before Mr. Victory, you come in, I'd like to appreciate Kenny Hondon. Thanks very much for your super chat earlier on. God bless you. Appreciate you, Omar. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, man. Mr. Victory, you have the show.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I greet you, a great moment, Diaspora, and I greet everyone on the panel. When I saw the news today, and I didn't even know what to make of the news. I would say that Elvis, I would say that mostly Nigeria people are very fearful people. If you look at our history, and sometimes you will not blame the Nigerian people, because ultimately, if people come out now to protest, they will be met with brutal force, and you know what's going to happen. It's going to be loss of life, and people have looked at what has happened previously. People that
so why do they now want Peter Obi to put his chest now to do it alone? All of us rest now.
Every I'm coming now because people look at what has happened in the past. A typical example was just NSAS. People that were quiet, what happened out of it? Nothing came out of it, and Nigerians will just move on. So I don't know the kind of people we are. There's a time I did some reflection, and I wrote a piece. Nigeria is a country full of people suffering from perversion of their mind and learning adult disability, because you think that a group of people can be this dozier, but we are, like collectively, we are. We don't react. People that are, like I said, people that have mind, what happened? People will just move on. Like like this news now. I spoke with a few of my friends. They just said, "Okay, what do you want us to do?" Like that's typical Nigeria expression, throwing their hands in the air. Like, what do you want me to do? So I think we're in a very big quagmire. I don't know how we're going to get out of the mess that we're in right now. And if you look at what caused the civil war, that's exactly what is happening again, in a way. You can see the element of faith is playing out again in our clear eyes. And as at that time, people were saying that how come we fought ourselves, how come we could not even talk to ourselves to mediate and resolve the issue. Look at what is happening now again. Like, people that have power, they will use the power to brutalize you and intimidate you. They will beat you into submission. If you say no, they will beat you. So in general, we as a people, we don't know how to show restraint, right? So when we're in a position of power, I would say most Nigerians, we don't know how to show restraint and listen. Although I have this power, doesn't mean that I should use all my power to oppress people. We don't know how to do that in generally. So Nigerians are oppressors. That's the fact. And that's what is playing out in our eyes. Even people that are complaining, that are shouting that this and that, put them in that position, you see what they will do. They will be worse than the Tinubu. So the average Nigerians, they are oppressors, and people don't want to admit it. That's who we are as a people. So I like I said, I don't see a way out of this. Because, like I said, you come out now, you know what's going to be. It's going to be, you're going to be met with brutal force, right? So that is what people are thinking about. How do we resolve this issue? And I will tell you now, I see this even from my own mother. You will tell her about politics in Nigeria, she will be a little bit interested. Let her church program come on. Her vein will want to tear in her forehead the way she will take it so seriously. But tell her about the politics that is affecting her life, that is destroying people's life in Nigeria. She will just show a little bit of interest. And that has been the story of Nigerians. So, like I said, I don't know how we're going to get out of this, but clearly something has to happen. And even though people talk online and all that, talking online is good, but they have to be some sort of force. And I always say that people that are in the diaspora, I believe by now, everyone that is talking that wants a better Nigeria, you should have your personal agent now in Nigeria. Somebody that you're paying from your own pocket that is going door to door to tell your people what is happening in Nigeria, the true news that is happening in Nigeria. You have to pay them. You have to be able to fund it from your own pocket, because that's what I said. That's why I said to you one time that the importance of having a formidable media force. Because the only thing that I think that probably gets people worried a little bit is the media. So when you have a formidable media force that they cannot control the narrative, it's being driven from we that are in the diaspora, these people will start sitting up a bit more.
I can see already.
You know, until that, I just think that we're just going to go round the circle. I don't think there's any solution for this. But ultimately, if you don't want to come together as a group to form the formidable media force, then you should be paying somebody right now that is your agent, that is going around video what is happening in your local government, go to schools, video the schools that are destroyed, the general hospital that is run down, the roads, and just bring it online. You know, and tell your people what is happening so that they know the news. A lot of them they don't hear the news. How many of us are here online right now? They don't hear the news. You know, they can't even buy data. There's no light. So when you keep the people so like you make them so poor that all they are thinking about is that daily bread. How will I get money to eat tomorrow? It's so sad. And like I said, I don't know how we're going to get out of this, but clearly something has to happen. This kind of injustice or loneliness cannot continue. The people must do something. Like that include myself and we that are in the diaspora, those of us that are working here. We can do more. We're not doing enough. Like I said, I've spoken to even some of my friends that are here in the UK. I've spoken to them. They are not interested in this. What do you do? They say that don't tell me anything about Nigeria. I'm not interested. You know? And like recently, something happened to one of my friends. That's why he was saying to me that, he started looking like Nigeria as another option. So you see what I will be telling you. Before you were telling me that I'm not interested in Nigeria, but now something seriously happened to you now. You started thinking about Nigeria. Maybe you might go back to Nigeria. And we as a people, that's who we are. We'll only think about ourselves. I mean, as long as I'm okay, I don't care. Everybody can go to hell. And that is the mentality of most Nigerians. And a country that have that kind of mentality, how would you rescue that kind of people? You cannot. You know, so everybody, this pain must touch everybody before you see them react, until they feel the pain themselves. When I mean real pain, fire, when you see fire before, then you will sit up. Nobody will tell you. You will know that I have to do something or my life is at stake. Mr. Elvis, I'll leave out there. Thank you.
All right, my brother, Mr. Victory, thanks for putting your voice to this. I appreciate you very much.
Mr.
I would like to, yes, ma'am, quickly.
I don't know whether I feel address Mazi Prince, because I don't know what's wrong
No,
with
no. You cannot address people on the comment section verbally. You have to write to address them, because when this broadcast ends, what people that will be playing this video back will hear is your voice. They will not see what you are responding to. I've said this so many times.
Okay.
Go and write and respond to the person. Thank you, ma'am. Hello, thank you, Madam Deborah, for calling in. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Hello?
Thank you, ma'am. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening. evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm just coming back from work, but I just want to quickly contribute to the broadcast. Good evening to everyone and all our viewers and commenters. You're all welcome. I didn't follow the broadcast from the start, but I want to comment on Mr. Obi, the issue that happened to Mr. Obi, brother in Lagos. I saw the video in the morning, and I know you'll be talking about it this evening. It's a very sad situation, and I want to agree with you, Mr. Elvis. To be honest, Nigeria, a lot of Nigerians are not ready. I feel sorry for Mr. Obi, and I really don't know. It's a sad situation, and they are doing all of this to weaken his spirit, to discourage him, so he will not want to continue. And this is exactly what happens in Nigeria. I'm telling you, the moment you want to do the right thing in that country, they will frustrate the hell out of you. And if God is not on your side, they will either take you out of the way. Look at Dora Kunyele, where she was trying to fight against fake drugs in Nigeria. We all saw what happened to her. And so it's a very, very sad situation. And the most saddest part of the whole thing is that when things happen to you, you don't get the kind of support, you don't get the kind of encouragement that you need to continue. So it's really pathetic. Like the other man said, look at the answers, the people who lost their life and all of that. Today, people have moved on. I don't even think the families got justice. So you see, this is what happened in Nigeria. When things happen, people just move on. Look at Peter Obi suffering now because he wants a better Nigeria. But the question is, are Nigerians even ready? They are not ready. So that is the situation. They want a better Nigeria, but nobody wants to make sacrifice. So Mr. Peter B is not surprised that will die for Nigeria. Even if anything happened to Peter Obi today, Nigeria is still not going to be good. So it's a very, very pathetic situation. Even me, I've observed it from my own friends and family back home. I think it's just a general thing that is going on there. Most of the time, even when I call Nigeria, most of the time I will be the one to ask them, did you people hear what is going on in Nigeria? What is happening? A lot of them will never even talk about what is going on in Nigeria. They are not interested. So the idea that they don't have data, they have data. You see a lot of them on Facebook. You see a lot of them on social media. If you go to celebrities' posts on social media, you will see millions of Nigerians commenting on things that are not even related to what is going on in Nigeria. That's what they use their data for. They don't use their data for listening to good information that is going to equip them.
Never.
No, but they follow. Yes, I see what they do on social media.
Exactly.
They all have data, but they follow. If you see some nonsense posts, but you will see the comments that will be there and the like, hundreds of thousands. Most of them are comments from Nigeria. So the thing is that I have to agree with you, Mr. Elvis. They are not ready for any change. They are not ready. I don't want to sound ridiculous, but honestly, Peter Obi is my brother or is somebody close to me. I'm not going to lie to you. I will tell him, please, just leave me.
God bless you.
For the issue of Nigeria.
God bless you. Yes. Let him resign. Let him just enter house, enjoy wealth. He's a billionaire. Because these people, none of them is ready, man. Let's be honest.
Because you see, if you are trying to help somebody that is not ready to help themselves, it's a wasted effort. It is a wasted effort. If you're trying your best to help someone and the person is not willing to help themselves, then why should you kill yourself with Nigeria, since the people themselves don't care, why should I even bother? Even me now, I don't even care. I don't care much. I said maybe by the time Fulani herdsmen start dealing with them to a large extent, or maybe when the heat comes on them, probably they will wake up. But even me as a person, for now, I don't even care much, because Mr. Elvis, they don't care. They don't care. When you even try to bring up the conversation with them, they talk as if you that is even bringing up the conversation. It's like you are even disturbing them.
Exactly.
You know. So it's a very sad situation, and I agree with the other man that said when it's something that has to do with their pastor or something that has to do with church, they will show a lot of interest.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to what is going on in Nigeria, you see that none of them will show interest. If you say something about Pastor Deboye now or something, you will see how many comments you see. Everybody will wake up.
If na Deboye brother they go demolish building like this, if you see everywhere just scatter.
People will wake up and everybody will talk. But now look at the poor man look at what they are doing to him now, only because he's standing for the truth. He wants a better Nigeria. But this is exactly what you get in that country. The moment you want to do the right thing, they will frustrate the hell out of you. They will come after you, come after your family, come after everything. If they are not able to take your life, they will frustrate you. That's exactly what they are doing to Peter Obi. And unfortunately, Nigerians are not going to stand by him. He's going to be like alone. Even the people he trusted, look at Keno Tokonko, that we thought he's looking for better Nigeria. It's obvious that he's looking for his own pockets. Yes, he's just looking for political relevance. It's not really what is going to be good for Nigeria. So it's a very, very sad situation. It is.
Thank you.
And like I said, honestly, Mr. Obi should start to reflect if it is really worth it. And that's all I'm going to say. He really had to. I know he's bent on seeing Nigeria work, but if you ask me, he shouldn't sacrifice his life for Nigeria. It's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be worth it. Nnamdi Kanu is suffering day to day. All the people that he was fighting for, they have all moved on, and he's still there. Except God that is just sustaining that man, you know. So I just pray that if Mr. Obi if this is his own purpose, then God will surely make it come to pass. You know, right. I know he's a good man, but it's really sad what his brother is what has happened to him. If Nigerians are serious, this is the time that we should all stand up to support Mr. Peter Obi. If we really want Nigeria to change, I think it's time Nigerians should stand up and prove to him that yes, they are ready. Otherwise, it is really not worth it. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Good work that you're doing.
I appreciate you, man. Amen. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. I'd like us to move on to the last person on the panel, Madam Iris Finance. It's good to have you on the panel. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, all the gentlemen in the panel. Madam Patricia, I greet everyone. And everybody on the comment section. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. My partner is Pana, Abu Azi, I greet you. And all our viewers, it's been a while, Mr. Elvis. I want to thank you especially for keeping the fire burning, for the consistency, even when some of us sometimes get frustrated and tired, or sometimes busy, not able to come over. You are always here. And with some of the panelists that always cover that space, I greet all of you. Black Panther, thank you for always coming. I honestly, Nigeria issue, I don't know, Mr. Ivy. Sometimes, when I used to say it then that we are not ready, sometimes you get angry, say it the way you are saying it today. After sometimes you come back and encourage and say, let's keep pushing, let's keep pushing. I've always seen this and I've always said it that we are not ready. And I've said it long time ago, the most annoying part is the way we refer to ourselves. You see majority of us online saying they are not ready. I've asked this question severally. Who are they? It's we are not ready, irrespective of where we are or where we are living. We are all Nigerians, irrespective of the color of the passport you are holding today. Thinking it's a security. It's not. I've always said this thing. It's not. It's never a security. Look at what is happening in America today. And you see most of our people, they will still come out and sing praises of the people that are behind our predicaments. Because whether we like it or not, we must go back to history. Because they said a child that doesn't know history is a kind of handicap. You will not know where you are going in your future. Now, somebody just mentioned about anybody that wants to challenge the status quo. They will try to bring the person down. Let's go back to history lane. That person is saying under the circle of just Nigeria. This is not a Nigeria thing. What we are facing is beyond us. I can understand many people are, calling out Tinubu now, APC and the whole of that. If we go back to Africa history, not just Nigeria, we will know that the forces behind us is way beyond us. It's what we cannot even imagine. Whether we like it or not, I understand that sometimes we say we cannot blame the West for everything. African leaders also have the right to stand on their feet and challenge the status quo and say no. Yes, I 100% agree. However, I want to state something with the recent development in the global politics today. Look at what is happening in Iran. What is their crime? I don't want to go too much into their history. As per what they are saying today, they are fighting because there is something they don't want them to have, which obviously the people that don't want them to have that thing, they have it. And look at the way they are trying to bring them to their knees. Look at what America is doing. And now, when you look at it, this bring us back to our continent. You see, some of us will be like, even the country that are even a bit ahead of us are being crushed or crippled like this. Imagine where we are trying to raise our head. What everything we are facing today, take it back to the beginning. The security issue, the Fulani people, terrorists and whatever. The other day I heard they're even having a certain drone, a certain kind of sophisticated technology equipment. Who is funding these people? Who is even teaching them how to use it? For example, look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. A young man that stood up to say, enough is enough, my people first. How many assassination attempts under 2 years or 3 years? How many? There are people, whether we like it or not, there are people that owns Nigeria. Nigeria is a company, it's a business to certain people. What we are trying to do now, we are trying to say, fight ourselves, looking at political party and people that are there. This thing is beyond that. It's beyond that. Sometimes we don't even know what we are fighting. That is one of our major handicap, our major setback, because it's difficult to fight the shadow. We only see and know maybe what they come out to tell us in the news, what little investigation that we can make, and what maybe you have somebody in there in the military or in the government that can tell you, maybe give you a certain inside information you like try to roll with that on the social media and all that. But Nigeria issue is the more we look, the less we see. There are people that don't want Nigeria to move from where it is right now. And who are the people that are supposed to stand up for this? We Nigerians. There is no leader that will save Nigeria, because a leader cannot do it alone. That is why I say no leader. I'm not saying that no Nigerian have the capacity to rule Nigeria. But can the person do it alone? No. Are we Nigerians that are supposed to back the person ready? No. All we are doing is doing irrelevant things online, shouting online. I want to thank Madam Deborah for what she just said, that our people have data, what they waste it on. Because that is why it's surprising when some people will say how many of them are hearing, how many of them know. The most remoted village in Nigeria today have internet. Many of them have phones. They have WhatsApp. They forward things. The problem we have is that we Nigerians ourselves, we are wicked people. Every average Nigerian is an oppressor. That is the reason why we cannot move from where we are. Because anyone that is a little bit comfortable, whether you are making skits or you have a monetized page, you are cooking, you are acting, you are doing anything, you feel, oh, now you can afford your rent, you can eat your food, then every other person that is not even up to your category can go and hit their head on the rock. It's none of your business. Even if Nigeria is sinking, as far as you are getting from that place you are getting from, it's none of your business. What do you call that? It's a wicked mindset. I saw a video today. I was cheering for Nigeria. I don't even know what I'm doing here, because honestly, at some point I got so tired. I don't want to talk about Nigeria. I don't want to know like the news coming from Nigeria about Nigeria politics to say, because it's so frustrating that sometimes you come here and talk. The people you are trying to enlighten, because I don't want to use the word help, because all of us are into this mess together. We all need help. People you are trying to enlighten. The video I watched today that broke me down was a video from Burkina Faso, where one of our big YouTubers from Nigeria visits that place. He was interviewing some students in the university. I was shocked to see that the campaign Ibrahim Traore started with when he took over power is manifesting. What did he say? He said they are going to enlighten their citizens. They are going to make sure they synthesize them for them to understand, know your history and the power, the forces behind what Africa is facing. I was shocked to see some young men and young ladies, what they were saying, how enlightened they are now, how aware they are. This took them to, in the night, in the daytime, they go and do their business. In the night, the road leading to their government house, they go and do wakekeeping there, standing, busy protecting their president, because they know there is a danger ahead. Look at Peter Obi, that all of us were hoping, okay, maybe it will make a change, it will do something. First of all, 2023 election went the way it went. Nigerians were sitting down waiting for him to say, do the right thing or fight for yourself. You really need one person to tell you to fight for yourself. If you are sick, are you waiting for somebody to come and tell you to go to hospital? You will be scared to die. You will go and take care of yourself. Why will you not sit down and waiting for one person to tell you what to do if you really want to do something? That takes me down to what happened today. I've not watched that video. I've been seeing this image that is on the screen now about the demolition of the brother's house. As a matter of fact, I want to send a message of sympathy and empathy. I don't know how to put it, to him and his family. It's a terrible situation in a lawless country like that. If in a situation like this, if people can go and be guiding their presidents the road to the house, doing all night, what stop Nigerians standing behind Peter Obi in a day like today? If we really think he's the person that we are hoping can help us in where we are, that can work with us, not even help us, because one person cannot help us as we are right now.
Madam Finance, God will bless you.
But it's a very terrible situation. It's a terrible one that everybody is sitting down, including myself, all of us. We are just online. We are online. At least I can say, okay, the last 2023 election with diaspora, we try to do the one we can by sending money for people to go to the street, pretty t-shirts, doing face cap. Okay, let's say, okay, that is the one we can since we are not on ground. But even at the end of the day, you do the whole of this thing.
We're still doing our part. We're still doing our part, oh.
Yes, but it's not enough, Brad Jonathan. Mr. John, let's not deceive ourselves. It's not just enough. It's not. Because, for example, what I'm telling you is not enough. If by any reason many of us travel to Nigeria today, let's not lie to ourselves. They said there is a million mass protest in Nigeria today. Let's come out and march. Many of we diaspora will not come out. We will not come out because Nigerians are scared to the finger in their teeth. They are so scared. They are too scared. I was shocked today to see that guy asking those people, but you don't have a weapon. Why are you standing there? What do you think you can use to protect your president? A very young guy that will be in his early 20s said, we can use our voices. If we see any strange face that we know that is a bad person, we can alert the people that have the weapon that can handle it. We can shout, we can alert them. They will come. That is called collective efforts. Collective efforts. Not that Nigerians will come. Look at their life on TikTok. Look at their life. They will come and do video and do nonsense and do rubbish. Then the next day they go and sleep. The next day they stand up again to come and see if they can get what they can cash out with social media. It's just all about money when it comes to Nigerians. It's all about money. It's all about, we don't even care about ourselves. Let's first of all start to examine ourselves from our family. We that are in diaspora, we will understand this very, very well. We are here. Do you think many of your family even want to see you come back? They don't want to see you come back. They only care about what they are getting from you. That is to tell you how heartless they can be in that country. They don't care. That is why you say every average person, ordinary, you are able to afford a domestic worker. You will maltreat the hell out of the person. The other time I see one use iron that they used to iron cloth to burn the domestic staff. That is to tell you how oppressor every average Nigerian can be. Until our mindsets, until we wake up and have a different mindset, we go nowhere. Until we stop worshiping our oppressors, the people that put us in where we are, the people that elite our leaders. Until we stop worshiping them, we go nowhere. Because I see the other day Nigerians clapping for Trump. Oh, he did so well. America is too powerful. Like, seriously, you are still clapping for your oppressor in this 21st century? Like, seriously? I encourage everybody to go back and read history and see how America was built and see what happened. And people that are saying, I came into the panel because somebody just said, we cannot blame our people from not coming out to protest because the one that already did, what happened now about people that buy and not the whole of that. My brother, truth is bitter, and I will say it. Many people might not like it. This country that we are, all these countries around the world that we run to, we escape to, go and check their history. A lot of red oil were shared for the country to be the way they are today. In the situation of Nigeria, some people will have to go. Some people will have to go. I know somebody will say, oh, will you allow your sister to go and go because of Nigeria? I don't know if it will be my sister, if it will be my brother. But in the situation of Nigeria today, some people will have to go because people are already going. Because with what I saw today, 20 military guys were down today. They were down just like that. You can even be in your house, a stray bullet will come and take you down. So it's better people go for a good cause than you are going for a very unfortunate and unreasonable ones. It doesn't make sense until we have that mindset to know that, yes, freedom is not for free. People have to pay for this. A price must be paid for this before we get it right. Not this thing that we are busy. We are scared. People will come out, they want to go and protest. Ordinary tear gas, they are running up and down. My dear, when we are determined, when we are ready as a people, and not some people from Nigeria will say, oh, you are in diaspora, you are from there talking. Yes. All those countries that also got it right, that shared a lot of red oil. You guys know what I mean by red oil. I don't want to say it the other way around. It's still not everybody that came out to do it. But some people came out and do this thing. But all of us are just sitting down. We are online. encouraging ourselves, deceiving ourselves. We are doing well, we are doing much. Yes, we are doing. Yes, internet is good to use it. We can take advantage of it. But the situation of Nigeria is beyond online. It's not enough. It's not enough. Because the way we are today, those days we used to say at the end of the tunnel there will be lights. At this point, I don't even know if there will be a star at the end of the tunnel, not to talk of lights. Because the rate the country is sinking. I can tell you most people that are even up there, they are as confused or even not more confused than you and I that are not sitting in the corridor of power. They are as confused because many people are benefiting from this. That some people actually know what to do. They cannot do it because they have so sold their hand. They have so collected some money or some certain things that will not allow them to move forward. All these things have to go. But where the thing is coming from, we have to cripple who they are using. We have to come for who they are using and stand for ourselves. Because they cannot come into a sovereign country and do it themselves. They are using us against ourselves. And it's pathetic. I repeat again, Ibrahim Traore will give you a plain roadmap of what is happening in Africa. Nigeria is facing the same thing. Don't think because our situation is not as worse as Congo, you will think, oh, they are not there. They are very much present. And it's unfortunate that since how many years of independence, we never had a leader that could stand up for us. Then we have to stand up for ourselves. At this point, we can no longer wait for one person. Mr. Peter Obi, it's unfortunate what happened to your brother. I'm so sorry about that. That is Nigeria. There is no more a person that is more blind that you don't want to see. Nigerians don't want to be rescued. They are not ready to rescue themselves. They are not ready to assist anybody that is willing to do. So I don't know at this point what we are going to do. So nobody should ask me, bring solution. You are talking no solution, because at this point, I am also confused. I don't know what we are to do. Because if we are not ready to rise up, that will be the start. Rise up. From there, the willingness will help us to know what to do. So Nigerians, we are not serious. We are not ready. That is just all I'm here to say. So it's hard time we start justifying ourselves because some people have already cried, other ones don't want to come out, another one don't want to come out. If we continue like that, one day we will wake up, there will be no country, there will be no Nigeria. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Madam Ari Finest. God bless you.
All right. Madam Ari's Finest. Yes, I'm here. Madam Ari's Finest. That was a wonderful submission. I'm happy that you came in. So I have to give you that long time to pass in your submission. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Can I have 10 seconds?
Yes, after you then, Tiobala, you need to call Tiobala in. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Quickly.
I thank Madam Ari Finest. May God bless you. I pick one thing. That thing is very heavy in the topic you brought forward. He said many Nigerians don't know the problem we are having. It is not even internal. Even the internal people, the government said they are confused. I said it here. I spoke in a different format, but the same direction of Madahari. I said Nigeria issue is more of external than internal. Thank you. Yobala, take over.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Niger Watch, Mumi Diaspora, everybody on the panel. Thank you. God bless you for the great work. Yeah, I would like to come in this way. In my own opinion, I think the problem we are facing in Nigeria today are more of the leadership problem with little of the followers. In my own opinion, I believe Nigerian people over time have tried their best. They have done the little they can. It's so unfortunate that the leaders over time have rendered the Nigerian people handicapped, powerless, bringing poverty to them. At the end of the day, they are not able to make powerful decisions. Even if when they do, they use one way or the other to suppress them. That is one. In every society, the people lead just one leader.
Bala,
Sir.
God bless you, my brother. It's good to have you on the show. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. In every society, every people of that society need at least just one leader that will be able to rise up for them. In 2023, you all will agree with me that Peter Obi came out just few weeks to election or a few months to election. Nigerian people rallied around Peter Obi. Many voted for Peter Obi, including the state where Tinubu was from. Even till tomorrow, people are still supporting Peter Obi. After the election, after the ringing and everything, many Nigerians were ready to come outside to do the needful. But there come a leader, Mr. Peter Obi, said they should not do anything. So we cannot blame Nigeria for that. They were ready. That is on one side. Does that mean they should not come out again or at the point like this? Yes. Without having to consult any leader or whatever, they can still gather that momentum and come outside. But majority of them are still waiting for one thing that will drive them out, just like what they were waiting for in that 2023 general election. The Nigerian leader are not leadership or whatever they call them. They are not confused. They know what they are doing. The problem we face in Nigeria are more of internal than external. That is my own opinion. You cannot tell me that the poverty we are facing in the country is Iran or US that is causing it or other people across the world. No. They may have one or two influence on it, which I'll go and talk about later. But more importantly is the leadership problem we have in the country. You are the chief executive officer or the chief armed forces or whatever they may call you as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You see people being alive every day in your country. You are not doing anything about it. You are telling me it's more external. No. What does it take for you to secure your country? Internal, I'm not talking about internal. These are not people invading your country. It's not like we are having Niger invading Nigeria and going back, just like what Russia and Ukraine are doing. Just within. And you cannot fish out those perpetrators. So it's a deliberate attempt. I think, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? One of our mama in the house said something. And not just in Nigeria, across the world. There are some group of people who believe that they want to take over the world. And they are doing it through jihadists. That is one approach. On the other hand, as a leader, you know what to do to secure your country. You say you don't want to do it. Devote this power to state, local government and all of that. You said no. You live abroad. In the US, UK and all of that, especially in the US, for instance, we have campus police. We have state police. We have a county police and many others. We have federal police. So there is no way you as a federal government be in control of everything. The state cannot make declaration for them to secure their state, because all powers, you are the one that controls everything. So in my own opinion, I believe the problem, the solution lies in the federal government hand if they really want to solve that problem with security. That is where the problem is coming from, because if we have security in the country, there will be food sufficiency. People can eat and think well of the nation. What does it take? Today, Nigeria is the only state or the only country in the world that does not have light 24/7. Look at the ballistic missiles and all those things that are flying across Iran and what's it called? Israel. They still have light, power, everything still on. But Nigeria, once there is thunder strike or whatever, 24 hours or 2 weeks, you will not see light. No internet connection, no light. Our education system is in comatose. Okay, what does it take for you to fix because even Peter Obi and many other leaders, people who are aspiring for this position and all of that, they said, okay, one of the way to build a nation is what you call human capital development. And what are the ways of building human capital? Education, information. And education is not only acquired through university. You can be in your house, educate yourself with information and being able to be a productive person in your own capacity, in your own way. But the leader forget all those things. Nigeria is the only country where they go to school for certificates. I made 2-1, I made 2-2, I made first class, I made whatever. That is the only thing they brag about. You'll see a PhD holder, or they just want to do just to get PhD and get promoted, except few that are actually doing research. I asked a question few days ago. Do we have capable scientists in Nigeria to develop? Look at it, we are talking about light. We are talking about at least if we cannot develop nuclear power, we can use the same nuclear energy and all of that to generate power. We have mineral resources. What are we lacking? Because we don't have leaders who believe in the capacity of the country. And regarding Iran, in my own opinion, I don't know how to put it, should not be allowed to own nuclear power. The reason why I said that, because Madam Irene said, make reference to that. You said death to Israel, death to America. Then, this is not the first time. When this man came into power, after he proposed normal civilized constitution, after many weeks or a month or, he came up with a referendum to have it as an Islamic state. Go to Iran University, they are all Islamic. As a lecturer, go to their parliament, Islamic leaders. They have one agenda. So there are some people who believe that the best way to live is to wipe out those other persons who do not believe in your own religion. Such people does not even deserve to hold weapon of mass destruction. And if they do, they will use it. How can you be? What you do is just to empower proxy across the Middle East, just to target a certain group of people, to wipe them out of the map of the world. Then you
Mr. Tiobala, what about those countries that are busy destroying the world using democracy, in the name of democracy? At least those ones, the one you mentioned, you can foresee them coming. What about these ones that we cannot foresee coming? They are imposing democracy on even countries that democracy is not working, using it to destroy the whole country, invading everywhere. What can you say about that?
No, they are not imposing.
Let's not deceive ourselves.
They are not imposing democracy on anybody.
Oh, really?
No,
is democracy, does it come from Africa? Is them?
No, they are not imposing democracy.
Were we not having our own system before they brought this their so-called colonialism and this their democracy, whatever? Was it democracy an African idea?
Madam Irene, they are not imposing democracy.
They are not okay.
They are not imposing it.
If they are not imposing it, Mr. Black Panther, how come, for example, as Burkina Faso is now, in as much as that boy is doing well, irrespective of being a military person, but he's doing well, that is what the people want. Why are they fighting him? Why are they attempting against him? Because they want that power to come back to that democracy where they can use to put a puppet and be carving their mineral resources and be doing whatever they want there. Let's not deceive ourselves. That is why I said before, we have to go back to history. We have to go back to history. Let's not be, now you are talking about Iran want to use religion to take over the world. America, their history, how many countries they have invaded in the name of they want to help, in the name of the democracy, they want to recover a good governance, they want to recover what they call it, I don't know the English they used to qualify their so-called democracy. What are we talking about? Let's not deceive ourselves. It's not working for Africa. It's not working for Africa. They brought it. It's not working.
Madam Irene, military rule is not a system of government. It's not a system.
So I never said so, Mr. Black Panther. I never said it's a system of government. I am only telling you that is why they are against it. That is why they are against it.
No, Madam Irene, you don't know what happened.
Don't tell me I don't know. You can give your opinion. I know what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for that. You remember what happened during what's it called, Babangida regime? many people go down. So talking about
that is the mistake we are making because we have wicked people as a citizen. Because we have wicked people as a citizen that doesn't care about their citizen, whether military or civilian. Leaders have never favored Nigeria because we are wicked people. That is the fact. We are heartless. We don't have a party for ourselves.
Can you allow me make my point? Yes, you have the right to say Nigeria. You have the right to say Nigerians
we
are
have
wicked.
Someone else who just joined us now. Round up in 1 minute, sir.
Sir, no, they take over my time. So at least if you can give me 2 minutes, that will be fine. Nigerians,
okay, go ahead.
Over time, see, if you live in America, for instance, you'll find out that majority of people in America, majority of them, I cannot say majority, some of them, I don't know, I cannot quantify it. So they are criminal minded because there is a system to checkmate them. They are not behaving themselves. Nigeria is the only country with any sort of checkmating. People are still behaving normally. In America, for instance, maybe with hunger, just little hunger or frustration, they can carry whatever they want to carry and start entries, just to enter street and start dismantling the whole whatever. What am I trying to say in the sense is that leadership in Nigeria is the issue. That is one. Talking about America, nobody is imposing democracy on you. Your military system of government never work. They never in any way propose a solution that would benefit or better the nation Nigeria. So they are the problem. So we see, tracing back our history or whatever we want to trace, the most important thing is that we need a leader who will be able to do more normal investments, invest in the people, invest in the country, provide security for Nigeria. I bet you within a year or two, Nigeria will be a better place. Egypt is not another continent, it's in Africa. They build their power station themselves. Many other African countries are working. Why Nigeria is not working? If the point here is that if we are not able to come together as one nation, we can still separate. After all, what's it called? Israel is just about 9 to 10 million people, which is a combination of Edo and Delta. So do we need the whole crowd to form a nation? Continue. Maybe in my next submission, we'll talk about it more.
All right. Thank you very much, Teobala. I appreciate you. Before I come to a final submission, let me hear from Stay Humble. Stay Humble, it's good to have you on this show. Thank you very much, my brother. You don't take some days off. Good evening to you.
Thank you. I have a very, very busy, had some horrible shifts, and then it was a little bit ill, but I'm back now. So many things have happened since it was last here, but today I think we have our own discussions, and I'll stick to them. Regarding the system of government, really, it amuses me when I hear people say we should shift to so or so. I don't think our problem is even the system of government, because if you talk about democracy, we are not practicing democracy in Nigeria. I think we are practicing what someone calls electoral autocracy. So some people over the years have ascribed different nomenclatures to what it is we are practicing. But it's definitely not democracy, even if it is democracy or something else. With the caliber of people we have, in the saddle, it will even be difficult to achieve anything meaningful, because this is a country that was designed not to work, from the onset, from the 1914 amalgamation shenanigan. So designed not to even work at all, and it would probably get worse if maybe this generation and future generations don't stand up to this whole malady. We just keep on talking about elections. After the next election, we keep on talking about it. We are talking about 2027, no governance at all. By 2027, we spend the first 1 year after the election, with the court cases and the rest. And then we shift to 2031. No governance, nothing. Yeah, so it's really, really pathetic. Regarding the news, that I saw yesterday when I returned from work, about P2B's brother's house property being demolished by the Lagos State, by whoever. It was maybe the government, you know. Yeah, so the thing in Nigeria is that if you, really want to stand for the truth, you really want to challenge the government, you must be ready, really, you know. I, to play politics in a country like Nigeria is not easy. They will come for you, and they will come for the people that are close to you, really. Yeah, so I hope that the government responds, positively to this, because for Lagos State, for example, you can't even become the medical director of a hospital, without being a card carrying member of APC. So that limits severely the pool of competence for those positions. So if you don't want to be a member of a political party, that means you can't get to that position, no matter how competent you are, no matter how qualified you are for it. Yeah, so it's just very dirty politics, that is being played. Um, yeah, for Lagos and some other states in Nigeria, I would say really. So regardless of the system of government, whether it's democracy, whether it's the military, whatever it is, the most important thing is to get people in who really want to govern, who really want to deliver, those dividends of government, to the people, to better the lives of the people, basically. Not whether it is democracy. Before the white man came to us, even the system of government in Igbo land was some kind of republican system, really. We didn't have very core kings or whatever. Yeah, we had a system where males up to 18 years able to vote, sort of, we are able to give their voices and opinions in village meetings and the rest of them. Yeah, so I don't think the British people or the American people brought democracy to us. Even I think we are practicing a system of government that was related to that democracy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Stay humble. Thanks for coming in to put your voice to that. Thanks for that educative submission. Appreciate you. Okay, people, we're going to have our final submission now, 2 minutes. You guys know how I'm strict with my 2 minutes. I appreciate you all. Just press on the like, help us to share. Thank you so much for the super chat, Clement Ojo, for the support right there. God bless you. All right. I would like to come to Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, please, your 2 minutes, sir, if you're still there with us.
Yeah, Mr. Evans. Thank you very much. Yeah. I greet everyone once again. Yeah, I think let me just say this. As I stated earlier, that at the end of this, the Lagos state government will distance itself from this whole thing. But from what I know now, as at this point in time, seems like the whole thing was plotted, it was planned since 2023. Especially after that election that Peter Obi won Lagos State. That was when they started this plot. That was the year that the Lagos State government actually issued certificate of occupancy to this person That was when this battle started. Since that time. And then the Lagos state government also issued certificate of occupancy to Mr. Peter Obi's brother. So as of 2023, 2 people are holding certificate of occupancy on this property. And Mr. Peter, if your certificate of occupancy, before they can issue to another one, they will first of all revoke. There's no documentation of revocation to Mr. Peter Obi's property. So the whole thing was just done haphazardly so that this person can use that certificate of occupancy to go to court and obtain judgment. That was the plot. That was the whole idea since 2023. And they succeeded in getting their judgment in 2024. In that same document, they got a court judgment. You can see them. I always say that these people, wickedness, they lack wisdom completely. When they got the judgment, they say unknown person in the judgment. When police now wants to write, police now put name. Where did police get the name from? Who they will address their communication or their letter to? Since the document they brought to them has no name. There's no name on it. So where did Nigerian police get the name to address to in that document? They address to Ejike. But in the court judgment, there is nothing. So you should have addressed it to unknown person. So where did you get it from?
All right.
So Nigeria, Mr. Peter Obi have said it. Nigeria is a lawless country. We don't have a country. We can continue to deceive ourselves all we like. We just don't have a country. But again, I expect that Nigerians will rise up on this one, because when it comes to your turn, nobody will rise up for you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you always for me. All right, let me quickly go to Mr. Victory. Please, your final submission, 2 minutes if you're still there.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Elvis. Yeah, like I said, yeah, there's been a lot of back and front, but I think ultimately, if you look at what's happening in Nigeria, if the Nigerians themselves have to rise up and speak up for themselves, you can't cry more than a brave. So, like, people that are over there, we that are in the diaspora, we have to, like, not just because I don't think speaking up will be enough. I think, the only thing that the only language people will understand, people have to come at. Unlike what Madam Ari was saying the last time, I didn't say that. I mean, people coming out. Of course, they will be met with brutal force. That's obvious, but that has always been the story all over the world. But at the average Nigeria, are they willing to buy? Nigeria, somebody put a comment on the screen that ask people on your panel list if they are willing to buy for Nigeria. The answer that you will get, the thing that I'm not sure it will shock you anyway, but the reality is that nobody wants to buy. But we just want a better country. But for us to get the better country, I'm afraid some of us have to buy. So that's just the reality. Until we get to that aspect, then there's no point. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for answering that question when I put on the screen earlier on. So thank you, God Victory. God bless you. Black Panther, your final submission, 2 minutes.
Thank you, Nigeria Watch. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I think most of the things we have said here, like what Madam Arifane has said here, is what I have dug into. But everybody have his own way of analyzing critically the situation and what the problem of Nigeria is. But there's one thing I want to tell every one of us. Everybody's mind is under control by something. Is it that by your ideology? Is it that by your religion? It's either by some external forces, what you believe in. So that one is the fact. We have the leadership, but the leadership are caretakers, because the fundamental things that need to be done as a sovereign nation has not been done. Then why are you saying you are a country or you have functional leadership? Who is stopping our country not to have good foundation? Definitely is the external forces, because there are so many resources that are here. You remember the meeting they went to do in Europe, how they divided Africa into various zones. It is not being told by we, the blacks. It is being told by them. So why are we shying away from looking at it from that perspective? That is what Traore is talking about. If you don't understand, that is what he's talking about. But many of us have not really gone to listen to that military chap. He's not there to rule forever. He's said to set the foundation so that they will have their own system of governance that will put on top that foundation, and it will make it better. That is how China got theirs. That is why their system is working for them, because they close all doors to external forces and they build their economy and they form a government that nobody is expected them to rise up. Just like the communism, nobody expected them to be an economic giant. It is because they believe in their system, they close all doors to external forces, and they dealt with themselves. That is what we need to do. Deal with ourselves, close external forces. You see them crying and coming to negotiate with us. That is what we have not done in Nigeria. That is what we have not done in Africa. That is why we are crying etta scatter and running from one country to another country, because we refuse to do the foundation of how we are going to govern ourselves and lay a constitution that is the system that can work for us. They are not forcing us to have democracy, but they are telling us it is better you have a rule of law. And that's the system we are trying to build it under the rule of law. That is it. It's simple. But why are we not doing it? There is a force that is controlling. And that force, we all know. That force is what Burkina Faso president is always talking about. You need a wise man thinking to reason with him. Don't be shallow. Don't be narrow-minded. Open your mind for other things to come in, so that you understand what is happening to Nigeria and Africa. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother Black Panther. God bless you. Mother Iris Finance, please give us your 2 minutes, man.
Thank you, Mr. Evis. Mr. Black Panther, thank you for this last submission. I think you just explained the direction I was going. And in addition to that, maybe I don't know, maybe I didn't explain it the way some people will understand it. What I want to say is that the way we Nigerians are scared, let's not forget, our leaders are the product of who we are, because they grew up like us before they got there. We all have a certain similar mindset. For example, the way we are scared of buying to go to the streets, the same way our leaders are scared to buy if they do the right thing. Examples are there. Gaddafi, Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, even the guy that you just mentioned, we know what he's facing at this point, just because he don't want to be under duress the way some certain people want him to do it. He wants to say, okay, let's do it our way. That let's do it our way. Many people have the mindset, they have the ideology. I don't know if you have listened to him said, some of our African leaders have reached out to him to say, you are doing well. The question is, why can't you join me? The answer is, we cannot. We have gone too far to join you. Something is wrong somewhere. Whether people want to say it or not, let them not say it. I respect everybody's opinion. I respect everybody's point of view. But lately, something have pushed me to do a certain research, because I am somebody that believes that if you don't understand the problem from the root, you cannot uproot it. If you keep carving from the top on the middle, it will never go away. It took me to make a certain research about Africa and the West. Something is wrong somewhere. Of course, I am not saying that they are 100% our problem. No. If we can do something our way, it will be better for us. Why they don't want it? They want us to remain in the one that favors them. Which one that favors them? The so-called democracy that is favoring the West, that is not favoring us. Because we are different people with different mindset, with different system of life, different culture. We have the way we reason, we have the way we do our things. Look at Europe. If you make law, once it's announced, everybody respects it. But you make laws in Africa, people resist it because somehow we are strong, stubborn. I don't know how to put it. But we have a way that we can work. Somebody like Peter Obi, what we are complaining about him right now, Peter Obi will function very well in the West. But none of us are crying. You need to come out with force, with the power, with this, because these are the kind of things that suit Africa. You see the way Ibrahim is ruling. If it was democracy, it will not achieve what is achieving there right now. Because some forces will come, let's say, yeah, the nay have it, the ye have it. They will wipe out every good idea that he must have had. They will say the ye have it, the nay have it. Where is the ye and the nay system of government coming from? So me, I don't want to engage in arguments with people. I'm only saying some research that I make, what I have seen, what I believe, and some information that I have. I am talking based on that. We need to wake up. Our leaders are also scared to fight the way we are also scared to fight to go to the street or to do the needful to take our country back. Until we sit down and realize this and go to history and dig and think, we will not get it right. Thank you, Mr. Evis. Good night, everyone.
Thank you very much, Mother Iris Finance, for coming in to put your voice to this. It's been a long time we've heard this kind of submission from you. Thank you for the vibration, the energy, and the sincerity in your submission. God bless you. Tiobala, it's good to have you on the show. Your final 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Evis. Thank you, everyone. I believe everyone's submission here is a way to get in a better society, a better Nigeria, and everybody's opinion is very valid and vital. And in my own way, I still believe that the majority of the problem we are facing is internal. Having experienced Nigeria education, having experienced Nigeria society, I came to America. I schooled here in America. I'm also experiencing their society as well. I see how young people are coming up with innovative ideas, building small-scale businesses, running into millions and billions of dollars. And I've seen Nigerians coming into the same system, excelling well with no restriction, doing well in the area of medicine, tech, name it. But these same Nigerians don't have the ability or don't have the enabling environment to do the same thing back home. Why? It's not external forces. Nigeria is structured in a way for everybody. When I mean structure, the policies. I remember then during the election, Jonathan give us our mandate. They always argue about policies. These are the issues we are facing. How can you have a country, millions of people are graduating every year, but none or no group of people can come together, let's do this, let's do that. And for a nation to develop, we need everybody to come to the table. We need everybody to be technologically savvy in one way or the other. We need the market women, everybody to bring up their idea, because Black Panther says something, rule of law. Rule of law can only function well when you have backable evidence. I remember one day at one of the Nigeria Popular University, where somebody came to burgle one of the stores. The police came, arresting everybody. There is no CCTV camera, no proof of evidence. Okay, during that process, there is no tape or anything safeguarding her to do forensic analysis to be able to get the fingerprint of these people so we can justice can take place. Nothing. We are just living. That is Africa for you. We are just living. Because if you go back, the so-called China today, in years back, I can still remember, at least the little one I've experienced, how they were sending people to America to go and study and come back to come and develop their nation. Even in Iran today, there are top scientists that are even developing the so-called nuclear weapon and all of that. Majority of them schooled in America. Amapo is from Iran, schooled in America. Some of them decide to stay back, some of them go back to go and develop their country. What Nigeria do? They don't do that. Nigeria government prefer to use that money to go and buy Volkswagen, go and buy Mercedes, go and buy this thing from that same country and bring it back to Nigeria without thinking of how we can bring up our engineers, bring up our scientists to be able to manufacture or come together. Let's do this. You know. So if we like, we blame foreigners, we blame everybody. The truth is that Nigeria is not ready to develop until we come together as a nation to restructure our education system, structure our human capital development system, you know, that we include the mother in the village. You don't need to go to school. You can even watch YouTube to know how to do irrigation system. You can go to the how to do your fish farming. Everything will come together. You don't need to go to school to own a factory where we can manufacture clothes. You can, in short, go to a bar. If not for Alex Oti that came this recently to give them light and many others. There are so many talents wasting in Nigeria, nothing is happening. Then tomorrow now we'll blame foreign leaders for our problem.
Thank you, my brother. Tiobala, thank you. I deliberately have to give you more minutes to finish that submission. But stay humble. Give us your final submission, sir. 2 minutes.
Yeah, so the problem is that yes, we know that we have internal problems, but the question is what caused the internal problems? So if we can answer those questions, because if you continue doing something the same way and you're expecting different results, that will be futile, really. Yeah, we've done so many things to tackle the problems. We've protested, we've written, we've done, why not do it differently? Yeah, because the thing is that we Nigerians in the diaspora, I think we still record very poor participation in the politics of the countries where we are in. Because are you to understand the problems of Nigeria and the foreign interference and everything, if you don't study the politics of the country where you are in, the politics of the UK, the politics in the US, and ask very critical questions, you might not understand their role. Yeah, in the problems of Nigeria. Okay, so it's really difficult to convince young people now that the problem is not entirely within Nigeria, really. So, yeah. So we know that there's foreign interference. Yeah, but it's very difficult to convince people about that. But we'll continue to actually push. Yeah, I know very soon
Thank you.
people will believe that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Stay humble. God bless you. It's good that you came into the panel today. I appreciate every one of you right there. My people have come to the end of this broadcast. 4 hours is enough, to talk about what is affecting us in Nigeria. It's not easy. We're doing this every day. My final submission would be 2027 will be tough. Yes, it's not going to be easy the way some of us are expecting it to be. It's going to be very, very tough. With what you all are already seeing now, just 2 years before time, all this thing that's happening now is shocking. So it means that 2020, in fact, 2026, immediately we enter 2026, all the way to 2027 is going to be woto everywhere. Now, in case you don't understand what that means, the Northerners, that are fighting now that Tinubu must be removed will continue to support different kind of chaos in the North, allegedly, to make sure they create more problem. Although those people, I don't know what is wrong with them. Any kind of chaos they are creating left or right, they are buying their own people. Yes, this is what they have always been doing, buying your own people to send a message. I don't know how that works, but because I'm not part of them, I cannot digest that. But there may be a lot of, I use the word chaos, but there are so many names under that word chaos, which I don't want to mention due to YouTube, but you can digest that yourself. A lot will happen, you know, from the end of this year, throughout 2026 to enter 2027 is going to be terrible because they want Tinubu to move by all means. So what they are trying to do is to create more insecurity, and at the end of the day, for their own people to think that Tinubu is the worst president ever that have been in Nigeria. Although he put himself to be worst president ever, to be honest. But these people are going to capitalize on that. They are going to hide under that failure to make life more difficult for his government. But unfortunately, the elites will not be affected. The people will be more affected with this selfish style of fighting each others, because they are not fighting for you, in case you don't know. Why in the South? Our satanic elites, majority of them at this moment now have decided already to support Tinubu based on their own selfish interest as well. The only difference between the South now and the Northerners is that the Southerners will not be creating any kind of insecurity to buy their own people, while the Northerners will be creating insecurity to be buying their own people to send message. The Southerners are already letting you know now that where money they now will face, that's the way they are destroying their own people with hunger or whatever. But the Northerners, they're already showing it. For example, what happened in Benue or what is happening in Plateau, what is happening is already happening across Nigeria right now. Then for the people that are seeing all this happening already, when you see people like me and my wonderful panelists here speaking truth to power, then you'll be fighting us. Because some of us cannot see it clearly that we're in trouble already. What happened to Peter Obi today? I saw a comment today, particularly on Today Not platform, where somebody say, "Oh, now billionaires fight be this, I know if it talk put." Just imagine that kind of comment. Because it happened to Peter Obi's brother now, because you are just a commoner, you think it's none of your business. And people, I want you to understand that injustice is an injustice anywhere, anyhow, any corner, anyhow you look at them. The injustice may be. And for those of you that is seeing rubbish and you are stylishly or directly or indirectly, I'll read this for you. We'll round up. As you can see right there on the screen, a man could become the victim of the evil he celebrates today. Don't defend evil because it favors you now. He could work against you the next minute. I thought they read this quote for enough since 2020 now. And I believe everything written there have happened over and over and over again in Nigeria. Until we all come together to continue to speak truth to power, regardless of how people think of us, how people will tackle us or engage us, then we are not going to go anywhere. Then lastly, or rather, finally, as for Peter Obi. Peter Obi, in my time, I don't know about you, in my time, this is the first time I grew up to know that, there's a leader, young as I am, I can support, embrace, and put it all to be behind him. For the first time in my life. I'm not saying in our life, I say in my life. Because some of you listening to me right now, you are older, far, far older than me. Some of you, maybe you feel still born me. But I'm talking about myself. This, to be honest, in my lifetime, this is the first time I see a man that I know that, wow, he worth fighting for. He worth standing by. But with the way things are going on right now, you can see this man, even some of you are arguing or defending the indefensible, this man is getting weak every day. Yes, and he's not getting no support from Nigerians. No support. Now mount, now we are day, mount. 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 He's not getting any support. Just imagine Peter Obi dey inside a living room right now, they watch channels, put his leg on top of a table. They see how Nigerians block everywhere for road just because of what happened today. Peacefully, oh, say, okay, as they watch him, go, they smile. Oh, you want him to be smiling when he see your comment on the different platforms comment section? No, he cannot be smiling. Because you already know that many of you are cowards. If Peter Obi, I talked about before, the only rope we tied me and Una, now Peter Obi, if Peter Obi decide to resign today, just resign. We don't want to get educated again now. Oh, your face might be. Maybe that time na fuel will come be 2,000 naira, 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira per liter. Everybody will come to flex most of that time. If you eat 3 square meal, you eat. If you don't eat, enter house, as Mandarita they talk about. Because the way they go so, it has become so obvious that many of us are so hypocrites. We have shown that we love Peter Obi, but you cannot do anything. We have shown in many ways that we are dog, but we can bark, we cannot bite. We have shown every kind of thing that many of us are cowards. Our power just ended at the comment section. Yes, I understand some people have said that when you protest, they come after you. For me, one thing we must understand is this. How many times can you actually say that people were peacefully protesting, the government just start beating them? In not a day, now warning that they fair give. Even the Lekki toll gate, I was there. This one not beside the UK, I was there. It was the 3rd day. Cannot one man go create problem because a lot of people died that day. But it was the 3rd day. But before the 3rd day, before that 3rd day, if we need to be honest to ourselves, a lot of shops were broken. ShopRite, all the ShopRite in Lagos, all of them were totally stripped. They stole everything. Cars were being damaged, destroyed on the road. We are protesting for the government to do the right thing. We are jumping on people's shops, stealing their goods, different kind of things. Not because I take protest. I'm not part of that kind of satanic criminality style of protest. I'm not part of it. So let's be honest, because we know, say, Nigeria, we are very good in one-way traffic when we are passing our judgment. We just protest, they just buy us. We just protest, they just arrest us. Yes. What did they happen? What did you do? Me, they tell you now, say, particularly, I was there and I carried camera, visit, what is this ShopRite called again? This ShopRite, I forgot the name. One of the ShopRites. I visit, they stole everything there. Now inside there, Buhari did that time. Now inside ShopRite, Buhari they stay. All the shops there, is it not normal people where they suffer like you, not be managed open shop for them? I mean, you don't know. Because they call on ShopRite, they get everything within there. They own the building. Every other shops you see, they're owned by individuals. If we are facing a peaceful protest, let it be peaceful protest. For now, I go for violent protest. No hide on that peaceful protest, go to a violent protest. Just come out, carry everything where you get your agbada, your olusoso, carry everything, come out. May you take go for that protest. No. In fact, call it riot. Well, you all know, the government will know how they want to wait for you. Let me say you call on peaceful protest, other people hide under it and start stealing. Some people say, no, it was not the peaceful protesters that were doing it. Just forget. Many of them are guilty of it. So I try my best to address what I can. Now, where my sense really that they talk rich. If you know, say what we talk about here, I or my panelists, our submissions, you are not pleased with it, please always continue from where we stop rather than you criticize us and so for talk. You cannot be hiding your face. You cannot be hiding on that comments and you'll be telling us how to talk. No. You just said, Mr. Najawa, send me a link. You don't talk and where, I can't talk and where. Now, so it's supposed to be. Don't say they hide, they correct us how we're supposed to talk. People appreciate every one of you. We have a long way to go. I'm just doing my part and I'm pleased doing it. I'm very, very happy doing it. If I quit tomorrow, I will still be happy that at least I did my part. This is one of the reasons I don't want to go into politics. No, I don't want to go into politics where somebody will call a drag left and right tomorrow. I don't want to go into politics where one of these satanic people will now be chasing you like they are chasing Peter Obi left and right. So, as for Peter Obi, stop going with one man wey not talking. Carry one Osusumaye gun. They follow you, they go. If they your raise and say gay, that man go fall, he go faint. The one wey me see today, we want follow you, we want enter car. If they your raise hand like this, gay, the man go your fall, he go your faint. Peter Obi, you be left alone. Because normally you are a nice man. You're supposed to even be working without no security, but not in a country called Nigeria. Many of their mindsets have been captured. Many of them are very, very gullible. They can embrace in satanism, embrace in any kind of killing spree before they realize that they were being used. But at the end of the day, life has no duplicates. Mr. Peter Obi, if you don't feel protect yourself, resign, rest, sit down for house. Just rest. We are waiting for the day you will announce it that you know they do again. Rest. If you can't protect yourself, because these same people where they clap for you today, you know me, God is with him. God Almighty will protect Peter Obi. Many of them are praying for you from UK, America. They don't come off for Nigeria. They jackpot come off for Nigeria. And they are not praying from America. They are not praying from UK. They are not praying from Japan. Why they not stay for Nigeria better than they pray for inside Nigeria? Now then you know the height of the hypocrisy. What do I know? I appreciate to all my people. Kenny Wonder, thanks very much. Clement Ojo, thanks very much for super chat earlier on. Wonderful mommy diaspora. Thank you very much, mommy. I appreciate you always for all that you do. Abu Azi, thank you very much. Michael Abba, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Arenze Chukuma, I can see you all right there. Stella Fini, Mother Stella Masavedo, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, everyone, right there. I will come to the end of this broadcast. Please allow me to end the show right now. I'll see you guys again, fingers crossed, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so that we can continue from where we stop. Good night and bye for now.
That's right. Jesus no ke okpame na wapi okpame no bina egekpe mo egekpa wasere o awase ni mu yo beno ma egekpiya mo Jesus no ke okpame na